mic. Hello. Welcome. I have yet to launch Minecraft. It's the last thing I do. I always like launching my games last. Usually before I start the stream, but I wanted to be somewhat on time. So instead, I started the stream, and then was like, I'll let people sit at the starting soon screen, because that's what it is, starting soon. It's not a screen that says, we're gonna immediately start things, or we are doing things right now. It is, the stream will start soon. I thought I hit play. I guess I didn't. I tried to launch the game. The launcher opened. The game did not. You know how it is. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. Did I not update this? No, I did. Okay. I was gonna say, it'd be really sad when I didn't update the stream information and it's still all the old stuff. Welcome, Visual Knee0N. I might have, okay, you know what? I might have accidentally closed Dawncraft. I'm not sure. It takes forever for it to load. So I might have accidentally closed Minecraft. In which case, I hope I don't have to start Minecraft up again. Because I don't want to do that. Oh, you know what? I was gonna add something to the soundboard, and I don't remember what it was now. Yeah, so... well, okay, Kawa. First, what happened was, I saw your thing, and I was like, direct! And I was like, okay. And then I looked up when the direct was, even though you said when it was. And then I looked at Google, and Google said it's gonna be at 6 AM PDT. And I was like, 6 AM PDT? That's a 3-hour time difference. So then I subtracted 6 instead, or subtracted 3 instead of adding 3. So, then I got my math wrong. Oh, a lot has changed on the thing. The world is a lot different, because I was farming. Also, I built some stuff. But, I'm gonna have to revamp something. Yes, I was farming Aura while I got attacked by all of the Flomes and the Blood and Madness mobs. The brain suckers kept attacking me because they don't care about light level. Middle of the daytime, brain sucker. I'm in there. I'm cooking the food. And all of a sudden I hear boom, and I see a blue orb, and I'm frozen. We have a ton. Kawa's got like 4, and there's 10 in the chest. We have so many. I found like almost everything I fought. It's just been nothing but like brain suckers and the big like guy with the torch. They're just everywhere. It's amazing what happens when I just have it like running just constantly because I'm just sitting there waiting for things to grow, and there's just stuff spawning all the time. I also have a redstone timer set up. I built an iron farm, except the iron farm doesn't work very well. I don't know whether it's because of Dawncraft or because of weird like 1.18 stuff. So I set up a very poor redstone like delay thing to just have a command block spawn a golem, because it keeps working and then keeps not working, where it keeps not working, and then I'll swap a staircase. I'll just change the direction of the staircase, and then it starts working for about 10 minutes, and then it stops working, and I have to swap the staircase again. And I can't be bothered. Now it's very loud, and my frame rate's non-existent. But I've turned off the timer because The problem was it was way too short, and it just kept spawning golems. I'm gonna try and set up some sort of like and timer because I don't want to do anything complicated like a hopper timer. But yeah. I think you should be able to, oh, I'm still in creative mode. You should be able to join just through the social tab in Essentials. I logged in with the other account. Oh, there's a skeleton horse. To see if I could get somebody just be AFK up where the spawner was. Did not help. I'll have to check too, but we might be able to get you some armor that could help with something. Okay, that's achievable. That's also achievable. That is also achievable. I think that's also achievable. Then, okay. I think I have an idea for some new armor for you, Ryo. That should be nice. You're using the Sentinel stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you want to change it, but there is I think we have everything to make an armor set that it's an Oni like mask and everything. And it gives you a special ability that you can use. I don't know exactly what it does. I'm like 90% sure it gives you like haste and strength, or like speed and haste or something like that. But it's up to you whether you want to swap out having the 10% chance to just not take damage for an ability with a cooldown.
Yawn's sleep is perfect, but can't miss all the fun. Stretches, how about a nap
The
time joke?
server?
Why
Does it
don't
not, can you
cats play
not get
poker
into it?
in the
Wait, hold on.
jungle? Too many meowed
Does it not let
arms.
you do it through the
Lol.
social tab in Eternos? Or not Eternos. Essentials? Weird. Okay, it worked earlier. I'll send you another invite. I'll just resend it. When I had, when I was checking earlier, at the top, when you open up the direct messages, it had, like a thing that said join game. Maybe I have to re-invite every time. It's weird that you have to do that. Oh, also, if you check downstairs, that I put all of the blood stuff down there. Everything except the vials that Kyle got, and I also I finished almost all of the cooking page, the cooking quests, so I left something else down there for you, because I was like, I tried to see if
I
I could
love
break.
having 7 frames per second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some things, I changed some of the chests, just added some more. This is a bunch of nether stuff I got from a portal. The one next to it's the wool, and then this is fish stuff because we need it for enchanting. But I left something down there because it was one of the feasts that you could make, and it couldn't be broken down into like useful food, so I just decided to leave it, and I thought you'd find it interesting.
Someday I will have a frame rate.
Yes. You know what? I was just playing earlier, and I was completely fine. Everything was okay. And then all of a sudden, like I was at 60 frames, solid 60 frames, all of a sudden my game just froze. Yeah, I've upgraded some of the stuff. Oh yeah, if you want to look in here, the one to the left or the right, take that upgrade and those bandages, and then if you want to take that calendar, you can. Um, it might be kind of pointless if you have the seasons shown on your HUD, like with the minimap. I think it just shows you what the seasons are, but it does the same thing, except instead of it always being on your screen, you instead have to open your inventory, press a button, and scroll down. I thought it was going to tell me like what day it was, and it did not, and I was very disappointed, but at that point I'd already made 3 of them, so what are you going to do? I also split up, in the kitchen, there are chests with each of our names on it, and they have the food that I've divvied up to put in the lunchboxes. I think what we'll have to do is we'll probably have to have around 40 unique dishes to cycle between if we want to maintain the max food buffs. I think the book tracks the last 30 that you ate. The default is 32, but I think they shortened it to 30 to make it like nicer in the menu. And I don't think you can only hold 18 at a time in the lunchbox, the gold one, and I just don't think it's feasible to have 60 unique meals that are all above. I don't even think there are 60 unique meals that have above 4 food diversity in order to keep the buff maxed out. So I guess theoretically we could cook a bunch of low food diversity stuff like 3.5s and stuff like that, and then you would just have to swap out meals constantly out of your lunchbox in the backpack, which is kind of defeats the purpose, I think. So I'm gonna aim for 40 unique um, meals, which I think we should be relatively good. I think I have about 40, maybe. Um, I tried to make sure that you and Kawa had good food in your boxes. All of my food values are messed up because I've eaten some of them, so they're all different from what they are by default. But I think they're all good. Oops. Oh, the only other thing What?
Chikage is now 14.4 attack damage untransformed and 25.2 when transformed.
I don't think I've ever seen a 10th, like a 10th modifier. And you saw the thing?
Yes.
I also put a clock up here because we had one, and you can't see what time it is. Yeah. And then I realized we already had an item frame. You can also make invisible item frames if we wanted to just have the illusion of it being hung on the wall. But yeah. We got a lot
Meows
of
and
beast
paws
blood
at the
clumps
screen,
too, so
forget about it, my friend.
we can make more
How
stainless
about a
steel. Not that we
catchy pun
really
instead?
need it, I
Lol.
guess. Um, I think we have enough stuff we can fight the ogre, obviously. I think we also, oh no, we need an Eye of Ender. We almost have enough stuff to fight Michaelash if you wanted to. I've never fought it before. And
Mikolash.
no, Michaelash. Like
Mikolash.
like mycelium. Apparently, as someone who doesn't know about Bloodborne, there's a music box too that you can make for Gaston. But I don't know what it does because I've never used it. I've just always lured him into a pit and then poured a bucket of lava on him. It's surprisingly effective. Yeah, these are all potions. Aside from that, I think we're good on most things. I moved the farm around a little bit, and I added a mushroom room to the kitchen. But we could also, if we wanted to skip ahead, there is, I think it's the fourth boss, is actually very close by. We got really lucky with the spawn. He's not that far away. He's actually much closer than the Goblin King and the Corrupted Ogre. But I think it'd be kind of rough. He's the boss that the game says, you need Ender Pearls to fight this guy.
I see.
Yes. I mean, you don't need Ender Pearls to fight him. I'm just saying that if you don't have Ender Pearls to fight him, he may do a thing where he locks you in a magic prison and then decides to do like a samurai like multi-hit thing, and then you just die. But I did want to wait until what we can do that doesn't involve a boss and also doesn't involve something that we'd have to backtrack with Cobble for later, because there's some chests that we can go loot since we have player instant stuff, but I figure we should all do that at the same time. Do you have any ideas or any plans on either expanding down or making a new area? Because we need something to put the witch stuff. I unlocked the X-ray cauldron thanks to a couple diamonds I found, and so we can now begin the witchcraft stuff. I just don't
How much
know.
space would we need for it?
Theoretically, we just need this one block for it, and then just like a chest to put in the herbs and whatnot, and maybe some places on the roof to put the drying racks. But
We could make a
it just
shed.
it just depends if you want to make like a thing for it or if you just want to have it somewhere. Like we could put it in the corner in here. Aside from
Yeah,
the
it could
fact that
be
we
in the
just
could be in this corner for now.
okay. Um, the drying racks we can really put anywhere. The only problem is they have to go in a full block, so they won't go on the slabs. But we could always put them um, in the kitchen or something like that. The first thing we need to do, if we open up the Witchcraft tab, is, in my opinion, we need to make a blood sigil. So the blood sigil requires a third of a bucket of lava, 4
My
redstone
inventory just
dust.
got blown up.
Yep, with all the rewards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
you
some of
probably
them might have spewed out.
you probably got a bunch of experience as well. Oh, I do. I see one right here. Your mahogany sapling. Um, we need 4 redstone, which we have. If I could, out here it is. And we need 4 polished blackstone, which is why I wanted us to grab that blackstone from before. We have some blackstone already. So to make polished blackstone, I think we just... Yep, cool. So... now we just need a bucket of lava, which I also have. Oh, are you gonna heart container it up? Essence.
How does that work? I have
Um,
1 essence. What does it
if you right
do?
click on it, you'll consume it. You can just bank on your character. And then if you interact with this small statue, the horn statue, if you have 6 of them and 6 emeralds, you can get a heart container or stamina vessel. It's just Breath of the Wild.
Hmm.
But you want to see how the witchcraft stuff works?
I guess.
Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. So I've got the 4 polished blackstone and the 4 redstone and the bucket of lava. If you interact with it, you can see the little thing here. So what we want to do is we want to pour the lava in there. And then we put the blackstone in the corners, and the redstone here, and they'll begin bubbling like a potion stand, and the stuff will get sucked in there. And out will come the blood sigil, and also lava that we can't take back out because it's not a full bucket of lava. Yay! But what we can do is break it, and then the lava just goes away when you replace it, just like Tinker's. So now that we have the blood sigil, you'll see that was an important part for getting the bottle of blood, and for getting the willow broom, which requires a bottle of blood. And the way you get bottles of blood is that bottles of blood are different than blood vials. They're very different. One is a vial of blood, the other one is a bottle of blood. They both use the glass bottle and they both contain blood, but they are different, I assure you. So you want to place this in here. Let me play. You gotta place it in here. And then what happens is just like blood magic, you get in there and you jump and you get blood. And then if I had bottles on me, I would take them out. But I don't. So I do have some.
My armor
And
blocks the attack.
now we can do it. And I always end up with a little bit of extra blood that won't go into a full bottle, no matter what I do. It's very inconvenient. Come on. Come on. You always end up with 110 millibuckets. It's very annoying. I don't know what it is. But it is what it is. Now that we have 3 vials of blood, we will need to make a broom, a mahogany or a willow broom. We need 2 blocks of gold, 2 willow logs, 2 wheat, and 1 mandrake root. Unfortunately, we don't have enough gold and we have no mandrake. So I propose that before Kawa gets
How much
here,
gold do we need?
we need 2 blocks per broom, so we'll need 6 blocks total.
This is all I have.
Nice. I'll add it to the 12 upstairs. Oh, I'm sorry, 17. So we have 22 total. So we have enough for
Yay!
1 broom. But this stuff is only found in swamps. I looked on the map. There don't appear to be any swamps nearby. But I guess we could do a quick run over to... Actually, I don't even know where a swamp would be. I haven't found any on the map that we've uncovered. So... And I don't really want to run a /biome locate command because there's a very distinct possibility that it just crashes my game because we find out that the only swamp is 16,000 blocks away, and rather than return that information through to me, it just keeps repeating the command over and over and over again, and then my game crashes. But why do I have wheat in my thing? And why do I have a flying fish? What we can do, however, is head over to a couple places I've seen on the map, and hopefully if we go that direction, maybe we'll find a swamp, although one of the places is in the jungle, so I don't have high hopes. But there is one place we should go real quick while we're here. It is out in the village. Oh, and if you want to grab cobblestone, there is some in the cobble gen if you need building blocks. I'm going to grab another stack. I've did a little bit of math, and we need a total of 55,
What is
57.
this?
This or the thing on top?
Both.
This is the kitchen. You can see this is the food,
You
so
mean
this
the
middle chest is
lagged?
yours. Oh. Yeah. Um, all that should be relatively good. The numbers are all messed up on my end. Here's where we cook stuff. Here's where the glowberries are growing. Unfortunately, the yields are very bad. And then inside is where all the mushrooms are. So you can either snip them with shears or harvest the whole colony. And then up top is where the not very good iron farm is. It is currently not working in any capacity, but there is iron up there. You get up there by doing a little bit of parkour on the smoker and the composter. And this is the lava gen. Far enough away for this not to burn like the doghouse. Yeah, that was my attempt at preventing, one, letting the smoke through, but two, preventing the soot from building up. It now only builds up on one block instead of like the whole ceiling. Since the trapdoor isn't a viable block. Unfortunately, the bees sometimes wander in and then get stuck inside.
We must let it go.
Proper
Emit
ventilation.
as many greenhouse gases as possible. We must create global warming in Minecraft.
I bet there's a mod that does something like that. Oh, and if you look over here, the farm is a little bit different. I decided that the problem was the sheep were too bunched up, so I Noah's Arked them and killed all but one of each of the colored ones, herded them off in the back, and then separated the plain ones for consumption. There's also rice growing over beyond the cocoa beans.
There are so many jokes I could have made there.
Yep. Yep. There's also bees down here.
Horrendous.
They give honey bottles, and you can watch them through the window while you're frying things. Unfortunately, the smoked ham is specifically called smoked ham and cannot be made by putting the ham on the frying pan.
Oh.
It specifically has to go in a smoker.
Did you see how I came down?
Yeah, I did. I heard the clink.
Yeah, no damage.
No damage.
I jumped into fire.
Nice.
Metal armor protected me from the burns.
It did. That's just logic, you know? Yeah. So we can I guess we can do two things. We can either go over and there's a floating house that has some loot that you can grab. We'll have to build up because I think the water bucket I put down froze because it was winter. Although it might melt now if we get close enough to it. The other thing we could do is summon the undead army and get rotten flesh and stuff, hopefully, to trade with the cleric to get more emeralds because we need 57 blocks. I did find a black market village, which is why we need all those emerald blocks. I found there's one that sells critical knowledge, so that means that every level of fire protection and blast protection we have increases our critical damage and critical chance. And they also sell Phantom Ascent, which is, I think, the singular best movement skill in the entire game of Epic Fight, because what it does is it gives you a double jump.
Oh.
It's just incredibly overpowered in the sense that you can just turn it on and say, "Are you gonna hit me? Haha, no," and just jump over them. And it's not even like you jump instead of like jumping one block, you jump 2 blocks. No, you jump like 5 blocks. It's just insanely useful. They also sell.
The Kawa arrives.
Oh, I can't hear Kawa.
I vaguely heard something in the background. And Kawa's thing lit up.
Oh, I've been seeing Kawa's thing light up. But yeah, Why don't we go check out that house?
I'm currently trying to go through video settings and see if there's any conceivable way that I
You
can
can
at
make.
least tone down the massive, massive, horrendous lag spikes that make this nigh unplayable.
Uh, uh. Have you tried setting your? Actually, you know what? I feel like, um, some of it is a lot of the stuff is graphical stuff, right? Like a lot of
Yeah.
the settings are graphical stuff. Like, very few things are probably like CPU or RAM related, except for like the sim distance and the render distance and stuff like that. And I think that's the real killer here because I was using the NVIDIA performance thing, and my GPU usage was super low. It was chilling at like 30%, and my CPU usage was at like 70. It was just like, I was like, oh. Also, I was using Edge earlier, and because of a weird like Edge specific YouTube extension like bug I'm having, where all of my tabs just reload infinitely, just forever. Every tab just
That's
keeps
cool.
reloading over and over and over again. It was using 4.5 gigabytes of RAM, and I was like,
4.5.
thanks. Yeah, I was like, thanks,
I'll be
thanks
right back.
for that. I was like, why is my performance so bad? And I'm like, oh. So I closed everything except the video I was watching and the Wuwa map, and I was able to get it to a very respectable 1.5 gigabytes, which is still way too much. But you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna desperately need your spellbook when we fight the ogre Kawa. Like we're really gonna need it, not because he's hard and the spellbook is overpowered, but because the boss has a really cool thing called when I get below 50% health, I'll just do an attack if you're in melee distance that crashes the game. So I think that's valid grounds to just use acupuncture to do an absurd amount of damage. Oh, let me get rid of this stuff too. I don't need this in my inventory. Oh, we're full. Is there no... Oh, Rip Kawa. He probably got by the Minecraft. Is there no way to make the Ashigaru at from the existing ones that we have? No? Okay. They're getting combined and deleted.
You know, decided not to work.
What?
My Curse Forge.
Nice.
That restarted
Nice.
my computer.
Nice. Common Curse Forge L.
You know what? I wish they ported Dawncraft over to Fabric.
I think the problem is I don't think it's physically possible because in the sense that currently I don't think some of the mobs that Dawncraft or like the mods that Dawncraft uses are like able to be run on Fabric. But then also the main Dawncraft mod is made with MC Create or MC Creator, and that's taking a bad situation and making it worse. Theoretically. People can make good mobs with MC Creator, but the problem is it's like doing everything with like visual. Like if you were editing something on a dot fandom or you were using like Game Maker and you did everything using visual mode instead of like Markdown HTML or like GML source code, and you just put things there, and it did things, and you said, this is working. But then when you peek inside, it's just a rat's nest of awful coding. That's the
As
problem.
resident programmer, I
Yeah,
I think
appreciate this
that's Forge in a
analogy.
nutshell.
yes. I think new Reddit
Okay.
uses
Wait,
visual
where's our
markdown.
resident coder?
Oh, Paula is
Oh.
online.
So you're saying resident coder?
Yes.
I am indeed.
Well, as the only person, as far as I'm aware, as the only person out of all three of us who have like actual games published.
Yeah, I indeed do have a game published.
I was gonna say, as the only person who, as far as I'm aware, has a game published and is actively working on a game.
Yeah.
And me, who has yet to make a game.
Exactly. Although I did make a reskin of Frogger one time called Pogger, and I just replaced all of the sprites with Twitch emotes.
Wait, what was the game engine you use, right?
I use Godot.
Yep.
Godot is
Have you
based.
have you solved your
Didn't they
lag
update
problem?
Godot recently? Wasn't there a big update with it?
Yes, there was indeed an update.
The Steam Deck should have pretty good specs, right?
Pretty good. I have no problem with Minecraft ordinarily, even if I'm running at stupidly high settings.
Yeah, but you're
And then
running
there's this.
you're running Forge, and you're running specifically Dawncraft on Forge.
I have render distance at 2, max shadow distance 0, simulation distance 5. That's the minimum.
I'm
I'm
looking at
not in.
it.
I am not in full screen. I have shrunk my window.
I
Uh,
don't know. Like, I'm looking at it, and the speed looks good. The RAM looks good.
Graphics fast, except for leaves because they look really,
They
really
look
Wait,
so
what's
bad.
this?
bad.
They look really, really bad when they're on fast because of the stupid mod.
Yep. Task completed. Golden
Oh.
pickaxe. What? Oh. Wait, what?
Entity distance 50%. Entity shadows off. Vignette off. I highly doubt that would ever do anything to my frame rate, but I turned it off
Wait, where the
anyway.
hell am I?
Mip maps 0.
Oh, you know where you probably are. Wait, hold on, Kawa. Wait, where are
I
you?
literally spawned right here.
Clouds off.
You probably. Wait. Let's see what happened.
Particles minimum. Smooth lighting off.
Wait.
Bioblend off.
You must have logged off where I put the cobble generator.
Yeah, look where I spawned Neon if you come over the cobble generator.
I'm looking at you. You've got your sword like ready to be drawn out, and you're just floating in the air, like completely
Oh
frozen.
yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Am I? Or are
Yeah.
you guys completely frozen?
I don't know. Maybe this means we're about to get dropped. Maybe my game's gonna crash.
Probably. Wait.
This would be the funny moment where then Kawa's game catches up and he suddenly dies because we've been hitting. Oh.
Well, he'll
Huh.
die when he loads back in.
No, he won't because of friendly fire being off.
Oh yeah,
Hello,
now I
Kawa.
can see you guys. Yeah, I literally spawned right here, and I was like, where the hell am I?
Yeah, that must be really weird. Okay. Well, now that we're all here, why don't we go on the adventure and go loot the places that I've already been to?
I'm gonna check
And
real quick if there's anything else I can turn down, because it's still really bad. It's ever so slightly better.
I'm
I
gonna
think
start
it'll
digging the
probably get
Water
trash
better when we
then.
get like
animations,
away from
don't need
here.
that. And block animations, yeah, I don't need that.
It'll probably get better when we, one, get away from all these animals, two, I assume to some
Alright,
extent, all these
let's see.
workstations.
Particles tab. This is very long. Angry villager. Don't need it. Ambient entity effect.
You should just click the box that says all and just turn off all particles. Get rid
Yeah.
of the broom particles. Get rid of the cauldron. Get rid of
Whoa.
fog. Get rid of bloodbit. Get
Alright.
rid of stars and steams. Yeah, probably just
It
like
is.
turn them.
It
Oh,
is
this is long. Yeah, this is very long.
putting.
Hmm.
I just
Oh.
enabled complimentary reimagining.
I'm pretty sure if Ryo did that, the steam jack would just like explode.
Blow up.
Well, actually, it might not be. I guess it depends on how the shaders are going. Because I don't think the problem is the graphics at all. I think the GPU is fine. I think it's the CPU that's the bottleneck here. Oh, Kawa, I have stuff for you. There are some bandages in here that you can take. They're useful for getting rid of the bleeding. And there's a calendar if you want it. If you have the minimap enabled, I think you can already see all that underneath the minimap, but you can take it if you want. And
Wait,
then here,
did Ryo enable it? I think
or
Ryo
was it the
tried enabling
particles?
shaders.
Or was it the particles? And if we come in here, this first chest has food for you. So,
Oh my
you can
god,
take-
wait.
it's the mushroom.
Did you put terracotta down here, or is that what we
Some of
mined
this was
into?
already here, so I just filled in the
Okay.
parts that weren't. But yeah, this chest has food for you, and as well as hot cocoa. Oh, there goes
But
Ryo.
what if I stole all your food? Like this?
You could. There's just a lot less of it. Like,
Oh, I
pay it back.
exist. I exist.
oh, nice.
Minecraft crashed when I turned off the animations.
Oh, nice.
Like the whole launcher's gone.
I
Let's
thought you enabled
go.
shaders.
No, I was pretty much doing the opposite.
You've heard of RTX on and RTX off. Ryo is going for RTX like negative, like Stack Overflow. RTX -1. Oh, Kawa, you wouldn't happen to have any gold on you, do you? I also realized we have gold nuggets, so
Gold?
maybe we can get a couple more out of that.
Bone,
Bones?
bone.
Bones?
You know what I was thinking of?
Hmm?
I was thinking of making Imagine Dragons what was it? Radioactive, but instead of when he says I have these feelings in my bone, I'm just gonna replace the bone with the other song, Bones.
That's funny.
No, it's I feel it in my bones. And
Bones?
then I'll change it to I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. I saw one, I didn't watch it, but I saw something in the recommendations that was like, Bones, but Dan Reynolds just says E and I.
Yep.
I. One of the ones that got played yesterday, because I like using it for background music, I think it's the worst one to be played on stream. I think it's the single most annoying one, and that's the Bones, but every noun is a Discord ping.
Oh my god.
So the entire time it's
Oh,
just nothing but
that's gonna be
pings, and
dry.
I'm like, this must be super annoying for people.
Joining. Let's see if it allows it.
Joining. What I'll do is, I'll go get some lava, and I'll place a lava bucket beneath you, and then if you see flames, that means that you've joined the game. Oh, you actually take damage from
I
that.
am on fire.
That's bad.
Wait, did I destroy the only mahogany tree? That's an L.
Alright, let's see, 9
How
frames
many
per
trees
second.
are there in this
Amazing.
biome?
It's mainly just birch trees. I planted the mahogany and the willow one because they're needed for the witchcraft stuff.
Oh wait, I'll replant that.
We should be
I thought
pretty
it was
good.
spawned in the biome.
Oh no, it'd be cool if it did. You can see, like, if you look over
There
here, you
probably
can
is a biome
see.
for it.
Did you burn this? Or is this somebody else? There's an oak tree over here that has this really weird, like, generation where just some of the leaves got burned, but not all of them. It was probably a lightning
That
strike,
probably might
actually.
have been me.
It's just like there's 2 leaves that have been burnt, and then the rest of them are okay, and it's really funny.
Do not trust a fire mage.
Oh, I was like, I can always tell when someone's cutting down a tree because all of a sudden there's lag. Oh, nice apples.
All right. No block animations. No particles. No nothing.
Nice. Are you ready to go loot?
He's a loot goblin.
Let
Meows
me just
playfully
real
meow.
quick
You
check
know
if
I'm a
there's
perfect
anything
chat
else I can
companion.
do. It made
How's
an
about a
improvement.
cat-tastic pun?
Oh,
Did you hear
nice.
Let's
about
see.
the claustrophobic
Let me
astronaut?
take a look at the
He
sky
just
real quick.
needed a little
Stars?
space. Lol.
Yeah, don't need those.
Hmm.
But dust on my screen looks like them anyway.
One thing you could do is I think there's a way to maybe, I don't know if this would actually help at all. I think there's a way to use the vanilla textures. So I don't know
Dye
if
colors change based on biome? Nah. Biome colors?
oh, that's like the grass is like different colors.
Nah.
Who needs immersion? We need performance. A wise YouTuber
The
once told
sky
me,
itself?
turn off the sky.
Well, it looks the same.
A wise YouTuber once told me
That,
that it
that
doesn't
didn't make
matter
a
how
difference.
good your game looks if you don't have a good frame rate. He was, of course, saying this in regards to improving your KD in Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
You know what a wise YouTuber told me? I don't see enough movement.
Does he count as a YouTuber?
I mean,
We do not call Ninja wise.
I mean, he was wise in the sense that he found a weird spot in his foot and he went to the doctor about it and found out that he had an early stage of cancer. So,
Oh damn. I hit 64 frames for a second.
he hit the holy grail of 60 frames with just enough
It's
for a cap.
still not great, but it's improving.
If it makes you feel better, when I'm running all the stuff I'm running, I usually only get about 45.
Yeah, the thing for me is the consistency. The consistency is getting better. It's not great, but it's better.
The other thing that might help, are you limiting your frame rate in Minecraft?
Let me check. No.
Okay. Because I found I have my frame rate limited just to like use less resources. But I did find that if I didn't limit my frame rate, I actually got like stabler performance. Just because, or at least it looked stabler, just because instead of capping at like 60, it was fluctuating between like 70 and 90.
Yeah, let's see. What else can I do?
You could turn off VSync.
I already did that ages ago.
You could change
Akawa
the
is targeting you with acupuncture. What does that mean?
what?
It said he targeted me with acupuncture.
Oh, it means he used acupuncture, the single most overpowered spell, because Neon didn't correctly read what the spell did, saw the really low power multiplier in the config, and thought, man, that's way too low. Let me increase that to 7. So now, Kawa has a spell that does like 250 damage.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I was like, why is this multiplier set to 0.3? That's way too low. Little did I know, acupuncture is a multi-hit spell. So, I found out that legendary acupuncture at level 8 does, or at level 10, level 10? I think it's just level 8, not even max
Alright,
level.
weather, I don't need it.
Yeah.
do you want the Toma fire magic? You can become
What
a
does
fire
it do?
mage.
It's just got fire spells on it. We split the
Have a look.
tomes. He
It's
found
got one blood magic spell.
yeah, he found a rotten tome that's rare, so we put the rare spells on it, and we split off all the
Alright, how
uncommon
do
and
I
common ones.
mage?
Alright, come over
If
here.
you changed it,
let's go away from the base.
yeah. So look at something, and if it's on fire breath, just hold right mouse button. Oh, that's acupuncture.
Oh,
How do I change?
yeah.
For me it's
You
F.
might have to
It
set a
should be in your
keybind.
keybinds. It's called open spell wheel, or like scroll, whatever it's called. Um, It's under Iron Spellbooks and Spellbooks General, Open Spell Wheel. There's also a quick cast that you can set for slots 1 through 15. But depends on what you set it as.
Oh,
It was
Did
that
you guys see
spider?
anything happen?
I heard the
I saw
effect
a
for it.
little
Was
bit.
that aspect of the spider?
No, that was fire breath.
I have that one.
Oh, you might have to hold it down.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
Yeah,
hold
you have to
spell.
hold it down.
oh,
Most of the
that
fire
makes
spells
sense.
are.
Yeah.
If I use the fire
I'm cool
bomb,
with it.
Oh yeah, the firebomb it does exactly what you think it would.
yep, it's got massive AoE.
Yeah. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is very useful when you just want to burn down the forest.
You have no
Oh yeah,
idea what
so
this looks like on my end.
right, when you use firebomb, you gotta say the
I can
Mega Man
imagine. I can
lines.
imagine. No
I feel like
particles, no
I
flame
feel like
animation.
I feel like Quicksilver. It's all happening in slow motion. It's so slow it looks like the fire isn't animating at all.
Okay, I think we're good. I don't think it's gonna catch anything else on fire. We can just leave this unattended, you know, like proper fire
If
safety
this was
people.
California, that would be worse.
Yeah. Oh, you have a charred log. Oh, it fell onto the ash and became. But yes, now that we're all here, why don't we go over and grab some loot, and then we can head over towards Corrupted Ogre, since we'll be headed that direction anyway.
And I can
Our
use my
first,
acupuncture.
yes, our first stop is in the village. There's a floating house that hopefully
Oh wait, are
now
we
has a
going all the way
waterfall.
to the corrupted ogre dwelling?
We will eventually. We're gonna make a short detour, and then most of the other stuff is sort of in that direction. Ah, nice. It unmelted. So if you look yonder, except for if you're Ryo with a render distance of 2, you will see an island, and on that island you will see water, except the water just sort of cuts out for some reason. But next to that water, you will see other water that also just kind of cuts out for some reason. And thus, we will be able to go up there.
Yeah,
There's a chest.
there's just a pillar of water going up into vague nothingness.
Yes. So I recommend you climb up this one. I think technically this smaller stream over here, I think is reached all the way because the chunk might have updated or something.
This does not
Um,
look like water to me anymore.
Beam me up,
It's not
Scotty.
animated.
There are some amethysts up there. Don't break any of them except for the big clusters, if there are any up there. There was an armor knight in a chest, and he knocked me off the waterfall a couple times. Actually, there was also a drowned that kept knocking me off the side, but luckily, with the power of
Oh, it's a cool
Minecraft,
house.
yeah, there's a chest, and then there's one over here, and then there's one upstairs. There's also this very strange pressure plate. If you look at the table, it looks like a chessboard or a checkerboard. It's apparently dark oak. I don't know why it looks this way, but it does. Oh,
Why?
you got one too! Behold, the power of Bleeding 3 and Chicago. He's dead.
Wait, I got another fire spell scroll.
Nice.
Wait. I could upgrade, what's it called, Ryo's book.
Yeah, we could. Oh, Kawa
Oh.
found one too. And he has made the fatal error of switching to the kilt and does not have proper armor. William Wallace can't save you now, Kawa.
Me? Oh no, that's
Oh, it's cosmetic.
yeah.
Quick, use your bandages. Get rid of the bleeding.
Oh my god, I picked up too much loot.
Oh, a shield.
Okay, quick. Dispose of what I don't need.
Yeah, there are a couple of these just out and about. They're just one of the randomly gen structures. So, if everyone's gotten everything,
I love my view of nothing from this seat.
right? That's how I feel
Oh,
on...
can I just point out how horrific it would be to be sitting on this chair?
Oh, over here? Yeah.
This would be the
Yeah.
most terrifying thing in the world.
You swing a little bit and then oops. There is water down there, though. Not that it would matter in real life.
Do you get squashed to
Really?
a
You expect me
pancake in
to
real
believe there's
life?
water down there? Because I don't see it.
Oh, you just did a cool, like, flip.
I forgot
That
I
was
was in combat mode.
That was
I wanted to.
awesome.
I reached for my my zoom button and missed.
It looks super cool on my end. You like got down and then like did a front flip like over the edge into the water.
You saw me look cool. I saw me look like a goddamn duck.
Just nothing, just the void. Just the pure white render distance void.
Well, I could see the moon.
Oh, well that's one advantage you have. You can see through the world.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's no sky, there's no void, there's nothing.
Not bound by this mortal coil. But yeah, that's how I
I don't even
feel when... Oh,
I don't even see the void. There's just nothing.
nothing.
There's less
Anyway,
than void.
I can share the actually Ryo, if you
Mhm.
want, I can teleport you to this one place that Kawa and I went to. It's really far away, and
Alright.
there are just some chests if you want to grab them.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome to one of the orc camps. There's 2 chests here, there's a chest in the other hut, and there's a chest on top of the tower. Most of the stuff is probably garbage, but we might find some gold and lapis if we're lucky.
Name tag.
Nice.
Bread.
Wait, did you guys
More
drop down to a
torches.
what camp?
Another name tag.
Yeah, we went to the place that we were at before, when we found all the
Licks
orcs
paw and looks at
in the
camera meow
snow.
meow.
But
Everyone.
I can
Time
send
for a little cat
you...
nap.
Actually, I don't think
But
I have it...
don't worry,
Well, actually,
I'll
I
be
think I
back
cleared them
soon
out.
to entertain you all with
This
more
is
feline
the
fun. Lol.
other camp I found, and the
Diamond.
next place to go to. Oh, a diamond, nice. And then there's one over here.
Is it on the way to the corrupted ogre dwelling?
Where did you go?
It's a little bit... It's northwest of you, Kala. I am over here, up the dirt.
Oh wait, you guys are all the way.
Yeah, we're at the place that we were at last time, Kala.
You guys went the opposite direction.
Yes, but I can teleport everybody to the other camp if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head
Wait,
over
why is there
there.
a sentry knight that popped up?
Oh, it's because you're getting close to the Sentinel Knight arena. You're getting close to the
Oh,
big tree.
I see it.
Yeah,
Is
you
everything?
can
Is this Elden Ring now?
sort
Sentinel
of.
knight being
Yeah,
next to a big fat Erd tree.
yeah. It's time for Neon's delivery service. Bam.
Yeah, I see him already, and there's like a
Welcome
mage
to
tower
another
next to
orc
him.
camp that's been cleared out. Kala, if you want to come grab some of this stuff too, you can. If you want it.
Wait, how are you guys moving that fast?
We're teleporting because we're
Or
all
not?
out.
Wait.
Just open the map, look at an area, right click, and hit teleport. There we go. Or you can do that. Welcome.
Yep.
Just like last time, there's one up there, there's one in there, and there's 2 in the big hut. Here comes the big hut. Are you okay? Buster Wolf.
You know what I found?
What?
Bones.
Bones. I looked up sports earlier on my phone, and it gave me a bunch of photos, like images on my Photos app that were like, these fit your description of sports. One of them was Cloud's illustration from Smash, but his face was like Lucas's face, and the Buster Sword was a shark plushie.
Oh my god.
I don't know how that was counted as sports, but you know, I'm not gonna question it. The next place we want to go to is a place that all of a sudden my waypoints have disappeared. They're back now. We want to head to the west. Well, technically we don't need to go there. There's just a big black market village. It's just a village
Oh,
on
yep, I knew it.
covering our tracks.
They have to
But
know we were
yes,
here.
I don't think there's really anything else of note, so I guess we can continue actually heading east and going towards the corrupted ogre's dwelling.
I can't see the range on this thing. I don't see the animation. I just see the fire pop onto things.
That's funny.
Don't worry, I've got some screenshots to show you.
There's also a random fisherman hut over here.
Wait, why do I
Um,
have... Oh wait, this food gives you stamina buffs as well, right?
yeah, I figured out, I realized after the stream ended, it was the food diversity that was doing that, which is why I made all that food in the chest for the lunchbox. But yes,
Wait,
do we
does
all
it
have the
wear off,
corrupted ogre
or is it...
waypoint?
Huh?
We have the corrupted ogre waypoint.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We'll just head that way. I don't know
I
what's
need
beyond.
I don't know what I just heard.
I think it was Kawa using a scent. It was, I believe, Kawa using a
And
scent.
my backpack is full.
Nice. Well, you could always
Wait,
teleport back to the base, dump it, and then come back.
do you see how far I can go with this?
With a scent?
Yep.
There's something over there. It's got smoke coming from it. Off in the distance. Oh, are you putting things in the barrel?
I'm taking things out.
Oh. It looks very strange on my end. It's just a barrel, but the lid's open. But since it's sideways, it's just a void.
Alright,
you
you're
go.
gonna have to take some of this.
Yes, I have inventory space. Oh. An Uchigatana. Oh, TNT. I mean, what? Okay. 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 Oh, Heart of the Sea. Like Davy Jones. And coal. Flint? You have flint?
What the hell's trying to attack me? It's a mushroom. Oh, one shot.
Oh, you don't want to keep the bomb?
Rope. Bombs.
Yeah, you dropped a bomb. You want it
They're
back?
yours, my friend.
Oh.
As long as
I
you have enough emeralds.
It's a good thing I only have one of these, or else I would have thrown it. Here.
What does
Oh,
it
do you
do?
guys see this creeper over
I
here?
think you just throw it and it explodes.
Look.
Like a snowball.
Look at that creeper over there.
Oh.
Oh.
I believe
wait.
it's outside of my
Boom.
creature render distance.
You didn't just see it explode into like a red, like poof of mist?
No.
That's
No, I did not.
unfortunate. Alright, there's a house over there.
I still have bubble animations when I plop into the water. Those didn't go away.
If we head over to our right, there's a house. I'm gonna briefly check it out. It might be a create house. It might have some stuff inside. It might also just be a randomly generated structure that just looks nice and serves no other purpose. I think it's just a house that looks nice. Oh no, there is stuff in here. It's just worthless. It's stone
Yeah,
wood
that's
tools.
not even instanced.
Oh,
Those
it's
are
not?
bad.
Oh, cool. Yay. What a wonderful home. It's a nice home, but not quite what we needed. You like the lichen?
It blends into everything else here.
Oh, it always gets me. I always think it's Jaw. Oh, hey.
Oh, wow, what is that?
It's a werewolf. Oh, isn't this pretty blood porny? Werewolves? Quick, blow up creeper. Kill. Yeah, the creeper hit the werewolf. It's entity. Wait, it's called entity apotheosis. Oh, wait. No, get away from me. A werewolf, more like a here-wolf. Oh! Rose got. Oh, nice. You got like a lycanthrope elixir, right?
Yeah.
It does the same thing as a blood vial, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I
That
found a
seems to
castle
be
next
the
to me.
case.
Do you guys want to teleport?
Sure.
It's like a whole castle town.
A castle town? Is there a dandelion?
Yep. Maybe.
Wow.
Oh. Interesting. Have
There's
either one
stuff
of you
floating up
watched
in the sky as
Castletown
well.
Dandelion?
No.
It's pretty interesting.
That's unfortunate.
It's basically, I think it's only 12 episodes. It's just like a slice of life thing about this royal family that lives in this town. And the way that they decide who's going to be the next ruler is through a popularity poll. And so they have like a campaigning season where they just all go around and they try to help people in order to get votes. And
So
they
you
all
mean
have
it's
different
the
superpowers. And I think it's the oldest sister has the ability where she can materialize anything that she can think of as long as she has enough money in her bank account to fund how much it would cost to make the item.
damn? So
They're
you're telling
really,
me it's just the Holy Roman Empire where they have
yeah,
elective monarchy?
they're pretty good. One of them's got the ability to make plants grow really fast. One of them has the ability to reduce the gravity of things or increase the gravity of things they touch. I'm fighting a dampening zombie. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I found the waypoint to the
Oh, nice.
town now.
Oh, does it have like a waystone?
Yep. I had that
Nice.
waystone outside the town towards the corrupted ogre dwelling.
Cool. My
I hear
inventory
some
is now
tigers next to me.
full. Tigers? You should fight them. We might need their fur for
What if it was a neon
a quest.
jungle?
Well, then they'll know the sacrifice that they have to make.
There was a villager in this building. I have boxed him in, so I have access to these chests.
Wait, what's Jaws? Oh, yeah, because I found the big skeleton. Jaws! I don't know if there's anything in these skeletons or if it's just like a neat world gem thing. Yeah, I feel like it kind of takes away with the whole fact that they're made of stone, but I get that they're made of stone because they're supposed to be really old, and bone blocks really wouldn't work for
They're made
like
of
not having
bone?
slabs. Bones. Did you know actually, Kawa, in Dawncraft? Well, not specific to Dawncraft, but there are in fact magic bones. There can be magic bones with magic in them. You could say that there's magic in the bones.
Well, there's a bunch of hyenas laughing at me, bro.
You in the Lion King?
I am not in the jungle.
In the jungle, the Kawa jungle.
The Raya sleeps
Oh,
tonight.
I think I kind of see where you might be. At least I see Ryo's thing. Oh, I see the village. Oh, this
there's another
castle thing.
sentry
Yeah.
knight.
Another
Yeah, I
sentinel
don't-
knight.
Sentinel
I
knight.
don't know where the castle he was talking about was, because render distance.
You're like right near it. It's just in the town.
Oh, there
there's
it is. Now it pops
There's
in.
a guy with a quest. What do you got, my guy? The Fabled Blade Agony. What do you need me to do, my guy? Receive a blessing from the noble sunbird and summon a mutant snow golem. Cool. That's very cool, my guy. I'm gonna box you in so you don't die, so we can get that cool weapon. Nice. Sunbird. Oops, I have caps lock on. Sunbird Blessing and Mutant Snow Golem. Nice. Well, what do you teach, my guy? What do you got for me? A special skill? Perfect bulwark? No, I don't like perfect bulwark. Although, I will box you in anyway, because there's a chance we need to learn that for vengeful parry. And I really like vengeful parry. No, over here. It's, quite frankly, extraordinarily overpowered.
It's like acupuncture.
Perfect bulwark. It's so good that you could probably beat this entire mod pack with just vengeful parry. Well, that's not
And
true.
acupuncture.
You could probably defeat a decent portion of the bosses. Anyway, Corrupted Ogre's Dwelling. It's this way. We're also not getting any closer to a swamp, unfortunately.
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing? What? Oh, okay.
What
Oh, I
are
found a
you
waystone.
doing?
Layers. I didn't know Shrek was from Morardane. I like how it's not a lion, it's just called Big Cat.
Guess what? I found another town already. If you
Another
guys
town?
wanna teleport.
Wait, what? Oh, I just got a bunch of lag. I still have a bunch of lag.
Same.
Things are not looking good. Oh, things are looking better. I'm getting attacked by the big cat. You know what they say.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Well, that's a good one. But the answers I was looking for was either... I had two acceptable responses. The first one was going to be Big Cat's Gotta Eat. The second one was going to be Padme's a cougar. Oh, I found the hyenas.
Yep,
Hello,
you're
Ryo.
extremely far away from where I am. I'm getting pretty close to where it is.
Wait, I think everyone's seen the, oh, it is another Sentinel Knight. Everyone's seen a Floam Spring, or a Foam Spring, right?
A foam spring?
Yeah, it's the walking mushroom guy that makes anime noises.
Maybe. I found the shrine.
Oh, nice.
That's right next to this village I'm at.
Oh, it appears Ryo is quite possibly
Oh, Rise
teleporting.
here.
I assume, yes.
Shrine?
Shrine? Shrine? Shrine?
Mine?
Shrine?
As
Oh, this
if...
might be... I see it.
Oh, that's a spawner.
Wait, sneak 4 times consecutively to... Oh, right. Never
Oh
mind.
yeah, that's just because it's like a thing to get
Licksport's
unstuck
hungry?
if you accidentally
Meow.
like...
I'm always hungry.
Oh, it's a
How about we
lodestone.
get some tuna treats? That would really hit the spot.
Oh, it's a
Lol.
guy. It's a man. Wait, hold on.
Oh, it's
Oh,
parkour.
he walked away.
It's parkour.
Oh, you should be perfect at that, Kawa. I bet it uses create, and it's probably going to be really laggy. Okay. Nice.
Hello.
Well, I could probably cheese off a sin.
You probably could. The other thing is, when I got to stuff like that, I would just say, you know what? I'm just going to use the Hexray broom and fly. Oh no, it's just straight up parkour. That's nice.
It would be great if the other side of the room were rendered.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you could actually see
All right,
things.
I'm going up to 3 render distance, 3 chunks. Wow, so
Three
that's what the room looks like.
3 whole chunks. You know what this is the equivalent of? This is like when we were doing Windcraft and I'm watching everybody try to cheese the parkour using their mobility skills. Like,
Definitely wasn't me.
watching Kawa try to use Ascend and like get to a place and then not getting high enough to get to the next spot, it's like watching Dawn like spam Totem and Hall and just knowing the suffering and pain of being a shaman with their absolute garbage mobility skills. Meanwhile, Wizard. Hmm. Oh, he's done it.
I got 2 spirit orbs. Where did you
You
guys get it?
no. What did you get?
I got 2 spirit orbs from getting to the top.
Okay.
Gimme,
We can
gimme,
just do
gimme.
that ourselves.
Wait, I could just drop you guys the book.
Oh, the Rotten Tome.
Yep.
No, I think it's 1 per. Also, once again, this is parkour. We can just go into creative mode. Yeah, it's a completed puzzle. We'll just spawn them in. Spirit orb. I'll just turn on cheat mode and just enough items. Here you go. I also
Wow.
can give you 2 the knowledge to use the fishing rods. I had previously unlocked it. I found a fishing villager. So you might be able to repeat that if you want, or I could just do the command to give you the knowledge to use fishing rods. I'm like a gator in the bayou. Oh, it's a dragon. Hey Kawa, you mind coming back here and maybe seeing if yeah. Kawa,
I
how about you
hear
come
a
back and try
dragon.
acupuncturing this
I love
dragon?
loading screens.
But
I changed 1 setting.
Hello, Kawa. See that dragon earth? Oh, it's going away. It came in, attacked a
wait,
bison, zapped me in the water, and I'm off to I think I made this joke last time. I'm not gonna make it again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made this joke last time, so I'll refrain this time. It won't be as funny. Hello.
Yeah.
so the dragon attacked you, refused to elaborate, leaves.
Oh, never stood a chance, just like in real life. Welcome to Manifest Destiny, Bison. I know it's a similar type of joke as the last one, but it is a little bit different, so.
Oh yeah, take this.
Was it? Oh, arrows. Nice. Oh, did you just get a bowl?
Yes.
Okay, can I have that back? I like that, just so I can have one in my inventory so I stop spitting them out. Nice. I'm gonna get rid of this 10 raw beef we got from the bison. They're glitched. They're supposed to drop bison meat, I believe, but they just don't for some reason. I'm just gonna swap them out. Kawa, how goes that dragon hunt?
Um, I'm going to the corrupted ogre. I'm pretty close
Oh.
to it.
Oh, there's a mage tower. Ryo, across
I
the
found a
river.
house. Oh, I found a house. Oh, I found
Yeah.
Where's
multiple houses. This is
crocodile?
a
This is
town.
not Australia.
Oh wait, no, it's not a mage tower. It's just a normal tower? I think it's just a normal tower. That's
I found a
unfortunate.
village.
Hopefully this village has a waystone in it. You might have to. Oh, what do you got? What do you got me? What do you got for me, my guy? Ancient Eastern technique. What is it? Yaksha mask. I don't know what that is, but sure, teach it to me. Teach me how to Yaksha mask. I want to become Shao. Actually, wait, I think it is Shao. Wait, hold on. I think this literally is just Shao's burst. I think this is one of the skills that they added in.
Was
That's
it Easter
just.
egg item?
Wait, hold on. Yaksha's. Yup, I think.
Alright, if you guys want to teleport over, I'm pretty close to the ogre.
Okay, I'm gonna run around, see if there's a waystone in this village. And also check out the guards to see what other skills they have. Meditation, 15 emeralds. I think that's a good deal compared to. Can I box you in somewhere? Oh,
Buy
they're
one, get
hunting
one free?
something. I think meditation for 15 emeralds is good because the alternative at the black market it's like 8 emerald blocks. Hey, stop moving. Stop. No, stop. 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 No. Stop. You haven't violated the law. I just need you to stop. No. 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 I'm gonna keep following you around. Yes. 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 Okay. Meditation. He's safe now. Cowell fell from a high place. I teach a skill. Venge. Ryo, get over here.
What?
He's got it. He's got it. This guy has it. He has the thing. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna duplicate this. You absolutely need to use this. It's parry, but like better.
You must learn perfect bulwark first.
Luckily, we had a guy who also taught perfect bulwark over in a previous village. So I guess we'll just have to hold on to it for now. Unless one of these guys teaches it. There could be a guy here that teaches perfect bulwark. What do you got? Stellar Restoration. Oh, that's funny. It's another Genshin one. I'll collect the skill book, I
Wait, how
guess.
did you guys get all of these?
Yeah, what?
The Genshin stuff.
Oh, talking to the villagers and stuff like that. Some of the guards can teach combat skills.
Oh, I
And
see.
there are 3 ones from Genshin that were added in as an expansion for Epic Fight. Hopefully there's somebody who teaches perfect bulwark in here. There's also a guy who sells meditation, so that might be something. What you can do, it's a real cool flavor thing for you, Ryo. You can enter a state of meditation by crouching out of combat, and depending on how long you do it, you get different buffs. One of them's like increased damage, one of them's increased defense. What do you want? An hourglass. He can't just want a clock, he wants an hourglass. Really? What is he doing? Do you see this?
Yeah.
What is bro doing? Is he okay? He's not okay. Annie, are you okay?
Okay, I'm at the spot. I don't
What?
see the ogre.
What? Oh,
Well,
okay.
okay, he put himself back in his cage.
Interesting. You don't teach me anything right now? Okay. Well, worry not, Ryo. We have the book, and I do know a place that we can get perfect bulwark from. So why don't we just head on over to the corrupted ogre?
Wait. Oh, I can take you guys there.
Yes.
I'm at the spot right now.
Nice. I'm gonna cheat for a second just to climb up here and just do an overview. No waystone? No
He was
waystone.
not kidding. He's at the place.
He's at the place. Flash
I see a
TP.
giant beam in the sky.
A giant beam. Now where
Very
is the
obnoxious
ogre is
and
the real
following me.
question.
What is this giant beam? And why does
It's
it
the
keep
waypoint.
following me?
Oh,
I don't like it.
I don't know. Now, this means that the ogre could be somewhere between up there to all the way down there, but it is somewhere. We just have to find out where that somewhere is.
So who's coming on the ground with me?
I will, as I have torches.
Torches.
My corrupted ogre spawned in a nice little hut, which I cannot say for this one. Hashtag not my corrupted ogre.
Hashtag not my neon.
Yes. That's when you're playing Valorant. Well, we found neither the ogre nor the swamp. Where are you? Ogre? Wherefore art thou? Oh, actually, you know what? We were missing the forest for the trees. Everyone see where I am? We gotta get to the top of this thing. He's inside here, and we will bust in from the top, because busting in from the side is a very bad idea. So, if you look in here, you'll see there should be an ogre down there. What I did was I set up...
see an ogre.
I didn't either, but what I did was I just sat up here and I rained down arrows and magic. What I think we should do is we all get down in there, and then the two of you get in there with the sword, or I guess you could just get in with the sword if you want to just use magic, Kawa. And then when he gets to half health, or at least I'll say when. I would say get out of there, because the eye attack, if he uses that while we're close range, there's a chance that one of us or all of us will just crash. So, if you've got acupuncture up, Kawa, now would be the time to use it. And oh, the eye's up, doing something. Oh, there we go. Nice. We got an eye and we got a liver. And did you get an essence?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just find what the essences are called. What's the paraglider essence / give paraglider essence? Kawa, here's an essence. And the great part about this is we can interact with this, spawn him again, kill him again, get another liver and another essence. So we could just sit here and farm him for a little bit if we wanted, like this. Oops, that's a blood vial. And if you want to fight him, you can fight him. Here. I would save acupuncture maybe for when he gets to one-shot range, because right now he's not much of a threat. Oh, watch out for the eye. As long as the eye is not near him, I think we're good. Oh, it's back near him, so just be careful. He might, if you get too close, he might do like this weird like attack thing that just generates a bunch of particles. He can also do a thing where he jumps up and then does a big AoE thing, but he's actually much more manageable with 3 people. He doesn't do nearly as much crazy stuff. nice. Yeah, like that.
How am I tanking all these heads?
He's aggroed on. Oh, nice. What's he got? He's got bleeding 9. Oh, it just ran out. Yeah, and lost all the stacks. I think one more acupuncture should do him. Oh, that looked really cool on my end, Kawa. Nice. So, another essence, and Ryo, here you go. Did you get another one too, Kawa?
Yep.
Nice. And if we want, we can bring him back again. We also all have range stuff, right?
I have this tome.
Okay. To a certain extent, we could just kind of,
Oh,
um,
oh.
like, one of us could activate it, run out, and then we could just go up there, and we could just get him.
That's why I'm staying here.
Yeah.
So someone right click it.
Bam. Run away! Oh, I did find a, I got a Quinfinity book. So once we beat Ninetales, which I think is the 4th boss, I think it's after, it actually might be the 5th boss. We'll be able to use the anvil, but once we do that, I can get Quinfinity, and I think I also have, no, it's cycling. But we might be able to get, Quinfinity on my bow, which would then make it so I don't need to use any arrows, or at least I have an infinity for every arrow type except for the one from Danny's expansion. Okay, that bleeding 17, so he should be taking a lot of damage. Bleeding 18. Oh, my bow's gonna break. No, I do have a spare. Nice. Bleeding 20. Nice. Okay, one more acupuncture should kill him. Ooh, did he get got with the iframes? Oh. When he knocks you up in the air too, if you have a paraglider, you can, oh, what's this from?
I've got these bones.
Somebody's got enkindling. Okay, so who got the essence?
Me.
Okay. Here you go, Kawa.
Bones. So what do we use
And
the essence for?
it's 6 per heart container or stamina vessel. So
Well, what are we
we
doing
can,
now?
well, we can turn in the quest with the guildmaster and get to, I think the next one is Night Rober, or the other thing we could do would be go out of order, and since there's a Sentinel Knight right near the village, our base, we could also go fight him as well. Sentinel Knight I don't think should be too bad, because he's got way less stuff going on than some of the other bosses. He really is just like a, I swing the sword, and then I roll kind of thing. So it really is just kind of a, you just gotta play Dark Souls kind of boss,
Well then,
where,
perhaps we will be able to face the night robber.
yeah, you just kind of gotta sit
That's the
there
next
and
quest.
attack and roll and attack and roll. I'm gonna dump the stuff that we got at the base, though. Put the food away. And I don't know if neither one of you, I think, took the food in the chest if you wanted to fill up your lunchboxes. And I'll also look at getting perfect bulwark so you can equip vengeful parry. I think
Yeah, it
there's a
comes out next
guy
week.
in one of the villages that sells it. I know one of the black market villagers sell it. I just don't really want to buy it from them because it's super expensive, and I know we can get it somewhere else cheaper.
Hey Neil, there's the Minecraft movie comes out next week.
Oh, that's
Meows
this.
loudly. Hey there, human.
Why is it so
How
loud?
about a perfect pun for you? Did you hear about the cat who was awarded a medal?
Shrug.
He was knighted.
Wait, we're
Lol.
near the Night Robber Arena.
What?
Yeah, we were close to the Night Robber Arena when we were in that castle town.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's one like right near our base too. We just didn't go through that part of the jungle to get there. We have an anvil, right? I gotta get rid of some of these apotheosis gems. I appreciate the effort of sorting them, but we gotta clear up some space.
This music is something that would play in the main menu of some uh, really like early PS3 uh, third-party title, like some puzzle game.
Okay, all these. Yeah, there's no way to do. I guess this is more interactive, but the only way to get rid of these is crushing them with an anvil, and by crushing them with an anvil, you literally have to crush them with an anvil. You have to place them on the ground and then drop an anvil on them. So that's what we're gonna do. Cool. Now they've turned into gem dust. Alright, I got TNT, which we'll put in here. Got Heart of the Sea, which I don't know where we put that, but it's certainly somewhere. Here it is. We got a waystone, got a block of iron. I've got weaponry we need to put away. I've got more spell scrolls that we'll have to put somewhere. Guess we'll just put them in here for now. Willow sapling, I don't know why I still have that. Wood we need to get rid of. Coarse dirt we need to get rid of. Arcane essence. And then the rest of the stuff I probably don't need on me, but I'm gonna keep on me and clog up my inventory space with it. Get my thing out, take out this rune, take out this big horn, and the small horn. Pork rune, I guess I'll put in here. The enchantment books will go in here. This goes in here for now, because we don't have space. Ash will go in here. Animal fat, I guess I'll put that in temporary food. Leather goes in here, salmon goes over there, and then the blood sigil, I'm gonna toss in the blood and madness stuff real quick. You have the eye, right, Ryo?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you're gonna be the one, have to be the one that talks to the
I have 2 of them.
Oh, how'd you get 2?
I don't know. Here.
Oh, I think it might drop one every time, unlike the other bosses. So, I'll talk to the guy. Look for Perfect Bulwark. I think Perfect Bulwark might also require Guard to be learned first, which I don't think any of us have that. Don't believe anyway. I only have Dodge, and Emergency Escape. I do have Forbidden Strength. I don't think any of us is gonna use Forbidden Strength though. It's a skeleton horse. He didn't give me the drop. But yeah, I'll head over to one of the villages, see if I can find the Perfect Bulwark guy. I know there was a guy that sold it, and I ignored him. Hey, Guildmaster guy. Get out of bed. Get out of bed. Wake up. There we go. Hey, my man. Knight Rober. He's still much weaker than he once was, but he's still very dangerous, okay? He's the one that we will need Ender Pearls for. And we can now use the smoker in the blast furnace, for real! Not that it really matters, because we've been able to use it all this time with the hoppers. But now you can just directly click on them.
What does this do?
What? Oh, wait, hold on. The bell? Or this? Oh, this is when, if you click on the book, you can see what the villagers think. If your reputation is bad, you can put sacks of emeralds in here.
How do I
And
sack of emerald?
you take, I think it's 8 emeralds and then 1 piece of leather in the middle. But they like us here, so we don't really need to do it unless we want to try and get the reputation up more. I don't know if it will go up too much more, but high favorability decreases villager trade costs. It might take a while. Usually it takes like an in-game day or something like that. But we can fight Knight Rover, and I am actually going to go retrace some steps. Sunbird, Perfect Bulwark. I did mark him on the map. Cool.
Sleep.
I'm going to buy Perfect Bulwark from this guy, and we will hopefully... Oh, I still have some stuff I need to clear out for my inventory too. Hopefully we will be able to... Excuse me.
You need to sleep.
Zombie? Oh, hello.
You heard me.
Oh, I'm getting got by Sweeping Edge. No. I'm sorry, my guy. Don't tase me, bro. 15 emeralds? Sure. We good? We good now? Nice. I'll keep you in there. Eefy. I think I set the world spawn in the base. I had to break a bunch of the beds trying to get the villager farm to work. It did not work. But Ryo, do you still have that Vengeful Parry book?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the foam spring. It makes the funny sounds.
Yeah.
Take this. You might need something else first, but hopefully not.
You must learn guard first.
Okay, you know what? I'm spawning in the guard book because to me, we shouldn't need it because we already have the parry skill, so we should just be able to, learn Vengeful Parry if we know how to parry, right? Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah.
So here you go, here's guard. I'm gonna duplicate all the books as well in case Ella wants it as well. I'm definitely picking this up. It is, I think, the single best defensive skill in the game, without a doubt. It is just so good. It is just such a good skill. And then I'll just assign this. My guard skill is Vengeful Parry. Nice. Yeah, so you can't move or do anything. but in exchange, you become completely immune during that effect, and it tallies the damage that you receive, and then adds a portion of it to your next attack. So it makes it very
But
useful against
what if I
bosses.
parry multiple things back to back?
So who's this Mr. Foam
If you
screen?
parry multiple things and don't attack, it stacks.
I do not like
So
this foam screen fella.
if let's say like you block and then I punch you 3 times and then you don't do anything, and then the cooldown ends and you do it again, and then I punch you 3 more times, it'll count all of that together. I don't know. The other thing, if you want to do that, you could also look for a skill called Latent Retribution, which I believe is also sold by a black market villager for several blocks. It does a thing where upon perfect dodging, parrying, and one other
Yawns
thing,
and stretches.
you gain
Z's.
stacks
Time for a
of
cat nap.
like
Hey, did you hear about the
insight or something,
claustrophobic
and if you reach a
astronaut?
certain
He
amount, you can
just
unleash
needed
like
a
a
little
super
space.
counterattack. So that might be something to consider. Kawa, do you want to learn the best guard skill in the entire game?
Yes, once I finish doing this.
Cool.
Go look at me.
Luckily for you, I have all the books you need.
Thank you.
I'm also gonna
Is it
duplicate
is it
the
lament and worthless?
I'm gonna duplicate the Genshin ones too, if either one of you want them.
Well,
These are the ones that are literally, these are 2 of the 3 add-on ones for Epic Fight. They're literally just skills from Genshin Impact. Someone just added them as like a separate thing. So, Kawa, if you want Stellar Restoration and Lament, then here you go. Within 10 seconds after executing a weapon innate skill, you gain the ability to perform a high jump, enabling the use of Meteor Slam Plus. Meteor Slam Plus removes the limitation based on weapon type and player yaw, but imposes a cap on jump height. Each attack consumes 3 stamina. If you installed Weapons of Minecraft, playing different plunging animations, each attack costs 4 stamina, causing more damage. I will learn that. Stellar Restoration. Press Alt, which unfortunately for me is also my dodge key, to consume 5 stamina and throw a sword forward. Long press to aim. Then press again to teleport to the sword's position and do a sweeping attack. The Yaksha one is an identity skill, so we might as well learn it because there really aren't any other identity skills. But I'm pretty sure if I try to use Stellar Restoration, oh, it completely overrides my dodge. That's not good. But watch this.
how does one change the keybind for that?
You can't change the keybind for Stellar Restoration that I'm aware of, but you can change what alt is being used for.
Alt is being used for my Chikage's transformation.
Interesting. Let me see if there's... I don't think there's a specific keybind for Stellar Restoration, but what you could do is do what I did and change Chikage transform to X, or C or V or something like that. Or if you're feeling really spicy, change it to Windows key and open the window every time in the middle of combat, if you have one. Or use FN. Or tilde. Tilde would be a good one as well. I like using X.
Okay, I have this Stellar Restoration on. I'm pressing Alt. Nothing is happening.
Hold on, let me see Chikage. It might be a Chikage thing. It might not play nice. It is a Chikage thing. Try with Rivers of Blood. Try, are you... Oh, there you go. I'll fix the farm. Did you get a cabbage seed?
I got a cabbage.
Oh, okay. I'm sure I'll get a seed. No, there we go. 1 cabbage seed. There is Stellar Restoration. Whether you want to use that over roll is up to you. I assume you don't.
No.
Yes. I'm also... What you can do if you want to change... Oh, you've already changed it. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and then if you learn Yaksha's Mask, that's the identity skill. So,
How does one press that?
what happens is you see the little like bar that charges up when you're holding a weapon in combat mode. Maybe get like a number in the bottom right of your screen. Probably like a sheathed katana.
Yeah.
When that reaches 100, or if you have the skill, I don't remember what it is. There's a skill that lets you do it whenever you want on a cooldown. But when that reaches 100, you hold down whatever your attack button is, and you'll use the innate weapon skill, which for the katanas is the splash, the forward slash. After you do that, if you jump, you'll like jump in the air, and then attacking, you'll like plunge. So then jump. Yeah. Oh, it harvested the crops. That's really funny. It broke the crops, but didn't like change the farmland. It just broke them because they're like entities. That's funny. So yeah, that's what that does. It maybe isn't the most useful thing, but the other identity skills aren't much better in my opinion. So, Kawa, have you turned in the quest with the guildmaster? Oh, okay. Are you on your way to Rober? There we go. You can roll. Kind of want to pick up Ender Obscurus eventually. Mark Rober. Yes. Well, I assume Kawa's going over to fight. Whoa, let's have to fight that boss. Oh no, Kawa's here. Oh, it really is close. Oh, nice. I like the mahogany.
Dawncraft add-on Ogre item.
Oh, yeah, that's the exclusive pet if you subscribe to their Patreon.
Well, I have 3 monster coins.
Nice. Only 12 more. Oh, you got one for the ogre, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Nice. Well, do we want to take on the knight?
Depends on how fast it gets done.
Well, the knight is actually much closer, only 730 blocks away from the base. And provided he doesn't decide to, like, one-shot all of us, it should be pretty easy.
Wouldn't happen to have just 1 spare essence lying around.
Essence of what?
Essence.
Essence? No, I don't. You trying to get a health upgrade?
Yeah, I'm also 1 spirit orb short.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I do have 1 more spirit orb. I think I'm gonna grab stamina, honestly. But I not have any essence. Are there any essence? I don't think there's anything that gives you an essence either. Well, why don't you take these when we go fight the knight? And have you grabbed the new food?
No.
You should probably grab the new food. That should help you a little bit too. Choose the stuff that has the highest food diversity. When it says underneath it, you want to have the ones that have the highest amount there. I can't tell you what they are because I've eaten some of these and my numbers are now different because I've eaten some of them. But if you open up the food book from Soul Apple Pie, my food diversity actually was at 70, and because I've been eating some of the same meals, it's actually dropped down to 56, so I've actually lost some of my buffs. So I will have to begin making more food.
Meows hungrily, I'm
When we
feline
get the
pretty
gold
peckish
bunch
over
box,
here.
we'll be able to
Care to
hold
cater to my appetite with some
18.
tasty treats?
So that'll make it
Lol.
easier to keep up higher levels. And we all have some bandages still.
Yeah.
These go on.
I have 13 of them.
Nice. We'll probably need them. And then if you have any blood vials, want to hold on to those for the boss fight. I like keeping the paraglider in my main hand, or not my main hand, but in my hotbar just in case we get knocked in the air. An easy bailout.
What is this? This is neat.
Yeah, this is the well, this is the storage slash scroll room that was previously made. It was just all dirt. Kawa's been putting in mahogany. But
Yep.
yeah,
Those are gonna be the mage grove.
yep. I'll move. Actually, you know what? If that's the case, Kawa, I'm gonna move the iron spellbook stuff in there, just so it takes up less space in other places.
Wait. Don't do that until I finish renovating.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make heaps of room for it.
Well, do you want to go fight Night Rover? Oh, I see you found.
Meows loudly,
still have
alright,
it.
fur ends. The stream will be back soon.
Yeah,
Time
let's
to
go fight it.
refill
I'll
my
finish this
catnip
afterwards.
stash.
All right.
Don't go anywhere.
I made
lol.
the root of the
Licks
mahogany
four.
tree the chandelier.
Oh,
for
that's
display.
cool. Yeah, that looks nice. Anyway, Rover is just this way. And did you learn
just
parry?
this way.
Kawa, did you learn all
Wait,
the skills?
Hold on, I'm gonna go back for that.
Yeah, they'll be useful. Vengeful parry. It's pretty cool.
That was my rock and spell book, I need to take that.
It's a pretty good one. My favorite thing with Hanafubuki is just walking around like Sheath, and then I'll just walk up when enemies attack, I'll block for the parry, and then just like one shot on the counter attack. It's great. Oh. Wow, you really got up there.
I couldn't switch over fast enough.
Yeah, it's got some serious like activation time. I'm actually going to.
I want everything.
Oh, I'm not gonna need my soul jar, so instead I'm gonna. No, that's gonna be a waste. I'm gonna keep my lunchbox in my offhand now. That way I can have both bows in my inventory for when one of them inevitably breaks. Alright. We still have not found a swamp, but maybe if we go just a little bit over here, we will find a swamp, and we can get some mandrake to make a broom. Until then, however, we will have to walk or swim like peasants.
You mean you didn't bring a boat?
No, I did not. It's not part of my standard inventory. But I will come in, bust in like an RPG, and rummage through Kawa's house and then leave.
Oh, it was Kawa's house. I was about ready to burn it.
The little one made right at the start. There is... Oh, the smoke over there I think is from the orc camp that we were at earlier.
Oh, I found the rover knight.
Nice. Rober Knight. He's in a real, like, arena. I don't know if there's a
Yep.
gate. I just climbed up the wall.
Oh, I found him. I'm getting out.
Nice.
So if you guys are ready,
Oh,
let me
where's
know and
that?
I'll teleport back there. He's literally just go across
Oh.
the. Oh wait, I'm there. So if you guys want to come over.
Oh. I'm 0 for 2 right now. 0 for 3. All these graves
Oh.
were actual graves. They had skeletons in them and not obels.
This is fancy.
I think it's funny that in the Dark Pictures anthology, they have the obels that you can find, the coins to unlock certain things. And I think in the end it might even be used to, maybe in the director's cut, he like interferes with the story.
Well, I'm
But
gonna
then when you
exchange
try
for
to
a
look
heart container real quick.
for documentation about obels, it's all talking about how the obels were like basically just like meter-long skewers. Oh, there's a sea battle tower. And the Greeks would use them as currency because you could cook meat on the skewer. Oh wait, is this a battle tower or is this a ocean monument? It's a battle tower. Mind your step.
I'm all the way at the top. Oh wait, no, this is like. Wait, this goes down.
Yeah, this is the sea tower. We won't be able to do anything even if we clear it. It requires
I'm going to die.
beating a separate thing first. Also, the entire thing is filled with spawners and guardians. So, not my idea of a fun time.
Hashtag not my neon.
Yes. Oh, I see. I'm approaching. I'm swimming in my plate armor. Oh, this is a really funny generation I'm looking at. Yeah, they could have improved the world gen a little bit in this. But, hey, I'll be honest, we've done pretty well for the first 3 and then the 4th boss with Sentinel Knight that we've gotten. I've had to travel, like, tens of thousands, or not tens of, well, close to 10,000 blocks for a single boss. Only to have nothing else
Wait, can you
there,
fire
or
bomb him?
to go several
No.
thousands of blocks to complete a quest, only to find out that there's nothing there. I could use Stellar Restoration to get up there. Unfortunately, I changed to dodge, and I don't really want
Oh, you know
to
how I can get up there?
ascent. It'll be really fun when we get the stuff for Legendary Tomes from the Nether, and we can do the Angel Wings teleport combo. Now that's good. Oh, really? Really, game? Oh, there's angry pumas. Quick, what's a puma sound like? You all fail.
Miss Satsu.
What?
I can't even reach up there with.
Akuma.
Oh. Well, surely there's an entrance. You can see him on the map, too. Oh, and there's a pirate ship, too. I can't hear you. Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah?
Oh, this bed dropped.
Oh. Rest in peace. They knew. This time they decided, wait, these people can play Minecraft. Oh, here's the gate.
I see him.
This is some Elden
You
Ring
see him?
Yeah, I see him.
stuff.
He sees me.
Yeah, it's my
That's not
forever
good.
blood.
He can teleport.
What do you mean he can teleport?
He can teleport. He has a thing. He literally has a skill called teleports behind you that he
Oh.
just did to Kawa.
I missed acupuncture.
He literally has a skill called that's just teleports behind you and attacks. He does not play. Okay, I can't do anything because he's wearing armor. My arrows do nothing. He's kind of insane, isn't he? But that acupuncture does a lot. But he's kind of crazy. He's got some moves. He's definitely got moves. Oh. Oh. Well, not looking good for me. I gotta heal. Oh, yeah, I saw him disappear and I was like, well, that's not good for me. Oh, nice.
There we go. Roguy.
Come on.
What?
What you guys both got smited?
Yeah, that's the Ender Pearl thing that you need the Ender Pearls for, and it did not let me out.
He was dead.
Yeah, and his attack said,
Well, I'm
not
gonna
today.
stay for- oh,
This is also why I don't claim the experience in the quest book until I need it, for reasons like this. Welcome to the jungle! Nice.
Did you get all your
someone
stuff out of your
put my bit on
corpse?
the chamois soon.
Yes, I did. There was only like, my experience in my backpack. No. Oh, I don't have any. I was gonna get my lava out. I say if you want to do that, you got to do it this way. Is this glowstone? Oh, it is glowstone. Nice. Grabbing this. So yeah, that was Night Rober. He does some stuff, and he really shredded my health. But
He's pretty good at science.
with 3 people, it really is just like any Souls game, which is like, haha.
Jeez.
It's like, what if every boss fight was Ornstein and Smo, except you were Ornstein and Smo?
This man knows nothing about Souls-likes.
Yes.
No, what do you mean? I watched this playthrough of Code Vein.
Wait, whose playthrough? Not mine.
Remember that time we played multiplayer Code Vein?
We did, and then you rolled off the side of a cliff.
Yeah,
But to be fair, the Code Vein, the movement, it leaves something to be desired sometimes. I have no more blood vials. I used them all up. So sad. Well, anyway, we can turn in this quest, and I think he's just gonna go send us off against Sentinel Knight, which honestly will probably be a lot easier because unlike Rober, he just kind of stands there. He just kind of is there, and yeah, he just kind of exists. So, yeah.
Ninetales is next.
Oh, nice. Already done.
Back
He
in
did-
my day, that was Naruto.
Now, the interesting thing is, there is a distinct chance, and I really hope this happens because it'd be really funny. There is a distinct chance that Ninetales will not fight us, and will in fact just stand there and not do anything. Oh, my eye got glitched. I will have to pick it back up. Ah, there we go.
Oh yeah, who got the? I assume it drops an essence, right?
Rover, I don't think drops an essence.
Why?
I think the
Why?
ogre only drops an essence because the normal ogre does, and the corrupted ogre is technically still an ogre. Another human. Ninetales. Yeah. When I fought Ninetales, I went to Ninetales farm. He was just an NPC, and oh nice, we unlocked create stuff. He did not do anything. He just stood there, and I shot spells at him, and he did not move. He did not attack me in any way, shape, or form. And then he just died. And I was like, okay, this was one of the bosses of all time. So I was in a very rude awakening when I went to go fight Sentinel Knight, who actually decided to play the game. As such, I'm bringing a lava bucket. Oh, well, have you cleared the previous quest with the guildmaster?
I think it glitched out on me because I went to go do it and it didn't say I completed it, even though I killed the Sentinel Knight.
What?
Did you not get the eye?
I don't see that. I got the Ender Pearls, yeah.
Hmm.
Did you get the eye? The rogue eye from the guy?
I did
If
not
you
get that rogue
didn't,
guy.
just pick this up, and then you can talk to the guy. It should say, like, quest completed.
Ah, yep, there you go. Welcome to the jungle.
Nice. Well, actually, where is Ninetales?
Southeast, southwest.
Oh, it's not that far away either. Farther than Rober, but this is like super good. Like, I've never had them all this close together. I guess the downside is we're not gonna randomly run into some of the other. Well, we might still, but there's a lower chance that we randomly run into stuff like the dojo with the Shogun,
Hey,
or like.
Leon, you may move all
Frames
the
randomly dropped to 3.
I can't hear you, Kawa.
um,
Oh, I'm getting attacked by
you
a
may
floam.
move the mage stuff
Okay.
down.
Frame rate.
Are you heading over to the floam, or not the floam, to the Ninetales?
Yes.
Nice. He does in fact not have 9 tails, so I mean, kind of false advertising if you ask me.
We are at seconds per frame.
Nice. I think actually we might have some. We do have some frozen bones, and I can move the or the poisonous potatoes because those are also a spell material. I think that's everything. Poisonous potato, emerald, frozen bone, blaze rod, ender pearl. Yeah.
Do you like it, Leon?
Put them in here. There we go.
What do you think?
Nice. The mahogany, I might have to. This really reminds me of a place in Paper Lily. It's a very similar color. Mahogany is a very nice wood. I like the chests and the walls. And what's perfect about this is there's, I think, one more block that we can add in. We have the scroll forge. There's also a scroll anvil that we can put in on the other side. Nice.
Is now my respawn point.
Well, I'm going to teleport to the furthest place I was on the map and then run over to where Ryo is. Oh, there's a shrine. Would you
I
like to do
see
the
an
shrine?
elephant.
An elephant? I'm gonna check out this shrine. I'm gonna hope that it's a... I think it's a parkour shrine. I'm gonna... Oh no, maybe it's not. I'm going up a ladder. 3 boxes. One has gold. There is a message in each. Only one message is true. Box 1, gold is not here. Box 2, gold is not here. Box 3, gold is in box 2. Interesting.
Hold on, I got this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like a combination of the Monty Hall and the 2 travelers. The brothers. Only one message is true. If 3 is true, then 2 can't be true, and that makes sense. And 1 isn't true, and that makes sense. If 1 is true, then it can't be in 2.
Yawns, I can sleepy pun all day, but I'll try to
And
stay awake for you,
it could be
awesome
in...
viewer.
It could only be
Lol.
in 3. Oh wait, no, not now. If 1 is true... Well, I guess it means like, is it a straight lie? Like, if 1 is true and 3 is a lie, does that mean that it is in box 2, or does it just mean that 3 is not telling the truth and it could be in 3?
If 1 is true, then it's not in 1. If 2 is true, then it's not in 2. If 3 is true, then it's in 2.
Yeah.
If
1 is
one
true,
Neil.
if 1 is the one that's true,
it could
then
still
it's
be
not
in
in 1
2.
or 2. No, because if only one message is true, so if it's in
That's
1, then it has to be in 3.
okay.
If 1 is true, then it has to be 3.
Yes.
It is now called the Kalamage Bungalow.
You get it?
I'm in a room.
Is there anything in that room?
I'm looking around.
Oh, I fell down a ladder.
There's iron
Oh, no.
There's
doors.
a donkey outside.
I think you're supposed to return. See this? Yep.
Ah,
Did you see? There's a trapdoor here. I think that's leads you back out. Oh, here. There's
there's
Kawa.
parkour.
Yes. You want me to just teleport you back up?
I will do the parkour.
B1
Oh,
I
are
will
you
do
cheesing
the
it, Kawa?
parkour.
Oh no, you can't cheese it. Oh,
I pressed
Kawa
the
found
button.
it. It was in 1. Do you want to try and reverse engineer it now, Ryo? Now that we know that it was in 1?
Yep, this is definitely correct. It's got cogwheels.
So it was in 1.
What's next?
So just 2 is the one that was true.
Yeah. Oops.
What was the
Gotta
next
go through here
question?
too. The next question
Alright.
is A is greater than B, and A is less than C. D is greater than E, and D is less than B.
Wait, so
So C has to be
go-
first, right?
See,
Indeed.
And then the last one is E, right?
yep, I found it.
Dude.
Yep. I mean, it makes perfect sense. There isn't.
What was the
I thought
last
maybe
one?
there'd be like multiple ones. No. K tells truth, N lies, S do both. What? Oh, I see. Cody is N. And if Cody is N, and S does both. Andy is K. K tells the truth.
Wait, so what was the order?
Bob's is Andy is K, which means he tells the truth. That means that Andy says Cody is N, which means that Cody lies, and Cody says I am S. So S does both, can lie and tell the truth. But
Yeah, because we've got
but Andy, who
this one says
supposedly tells the
Andy,
truth,
Bob, Cody, and then we've got one that says. Wait, this
it's
one's also Andy,
it's
Bob,
identifying which
Cody,
is N,
and
which is S, and which is K. So if Bob is telling the truth and Andy is
oh, I see.
K, that means that Andy is telling the truth and that Cody is lying about being S. That means that if we're saying that
Yep, found it.
so Andy's
Dude.
K, yep. What's this last one?
There's no instruction, just
Arrow up, double up. Oh, I know what it is. It's the order that we came
deal.
in. It's the order of the ones that we ordered. So the first one was 1, so it was left.
Wait, I'm at the
So
bottom.
it has to be this one.
Yep.
Left, left, forward. Yep, here it is. Nice.
Yay!
Cool. And
I got 2
then,
spirit orbs.
yeah, I'll just spawn in 2. We got it, Kawa. Complete the
We're waiting
parkour, and
outside.
I don't think we want to do this.
what's wrong with us? Or is it? Oh, I see. Well, we gotta.
Oh.
Also, we're no longer bound by the forces, so we literally could just put a block over here and just climb up. We've completed the
Yeah,
puzzle,
go
so we
ahead.
can place blocks. There we go. Nice. This was a pretty fun one. I like this one.
Yeah.
It's a lot
I like
better than the redstone one I found that didn't work because part of it genned into the side of a pit of lava, and there was just part of the floor missing, so there was just redstone missing, and I couldn't place any blocks.
Spirit
Now
orb.
Hey,
where
Kawa.
is...
Here are your essence.
Essence.
so much further away now. I was only like 1,000 blocks away or less.
Oh, the Ninetales part. Yeah, I teleported right to the end of where the map had expanded on my end and just saw it in the corner. Away we go! I'm going to continue running. Oh, there's a village. Just because I want my map filled out. But if both of you are teleporting, I guess I'll just fly over there. Just to speed
I'm
things up.
running.
Okay.
Is Kawa cheating?
I don't know. I just thought that you would teleport back to where you were before.
Oh, I teleported back to where I was before.
Yeah. I'm
I'm running from
still...
there.
Oh, yeah. So, just to catch up, I'm
Random
gonna
lag.
fly. It might have been because I loaded some chunks. Oh, it's a traveling trader on a pachyderm. I see what you were talking about. Do you think there are enough?
I
Oh,
found
it's another villager
one of them
camp.
castles.
The villager castle? I see you.
Huh.
Hello. Did not
Ha!
realize that
Ha!
you were so
Ha!
close by.
Whale.
Yes, actually, the whale will fight squid. Like if there are squid in the, you can see their ink sacs in the water.
Oh,
It's because
rest in
the
peace, bro.
squids have spawned and the whales will eat them. They'll also sometimes like bump you, I guess. Makes my job very easy trying to get, yeah, like right now, it's bumping me. And you can sort of clip inside their model and see their mouth. They have teeth. I'm also gonna
No, they
swap to
don't.
my respiration helmet so I can be underwater for longer. Too bad it was a whale and not a dolphin.
I don't know.
Do we have a dolphin Pokemon?
Palathin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Palafin.
I was pretty sure there was one. Are you good, Ryo? Oh, what's this? Land? Land in my ocean? Rest in peace. You hit the edge of the world, and the game said no. Oh, I can tell.
Did I die while I was gone?
No, you are good. You actually have not moved at all, but I will teleport you to me so you don't drown somehow by your character just deciding.
Well, gotta load Prism up again.
Nice. Nice.
Alright. How fast do you think we can tear through this mod pack? And get everything done.
What do you mean by everything?
Whatever it is that we want as our end goal.
If we just want
I'm
to do the
having
main,
fun, but wow, this
yeah,
is
it's
really,
rough.
really unstable. If this were more unstable,
It's like early RL craft.
if this were any more unstable, it would be completely unplayable.
Yes. And you know what?
Wait,
This is
I see
actually
one.
much better performance than when it originally launched. This is actually running far better and has much less gameplay bugs in terms of the villager quests actually working than when it launched.
Hmm.
You're looking at a highly polished version of this mod pack.
Leon, we should come up with a mod pack for the next one, like make our own.
That would be a good idea. I just don't know
'Cause
what
this
to put
one
in
needs
it.
all the performance. We'll first add the
Yeah.
performance enhancement mods.
We'll download Fabulously
Add them up.
Optimized for 1.20, 1.5, or 1.20 whatever has the mods we want, and then we'll just add the mods in.
Yeah, definitely have magic.
I think Iron's Spellbook works very well in like a vanilla type thing that doesn't have the health pools that stuff in Dawncraft has. I think it would make a
Yeah.
really good addition to a vanilla thing because the normal damage values aren't that bad. It's just that
Yep.
for this they suck
Buy
because
mod
everything's
plenty
so
as
hard.
well.
I want to probably have Farmer's Delight in there because I like it.
Yeah.
That's some fun stuff. And probably Soul Apple Pie too, as long as we're not going for anything too
Crate,
hard.
Ah,
Crate's a good one. You can
Yes.
do full industrial stuff.
The
I
other
want to
thing
have
we could
elevators.
do, I guess it would depend on what we want to get out of it, because we could just add this stuff to the SMP. It's all pretty like
Oh,
Create and Iron Spellbook and Farmer's Delight. They're not really, and like the backpacks and stuff like that. They're not really that like game changing to go into what's a relatively vanilla server that's using Fabric. I kind of want to do Sky Factory 4.
hmm.
I just don't. I assume performance will be okay. I don't know.
Sky Factory does sound interesting.
Sky Factory 4 has a lot of cool stuff in it. It doesn't have like the blood magic and stuff like that from, and I don't think it has the dragons either, or the draconic reactors from Sky
Draconic
Factory
Evolution.
3. Yeah. But it does have Astral Sorcery and the Cyborgs and Twilight Forest, which is still not finished, and some other neat stuff. It has the Chisel as well, which is one of my favorite mods. Lets you retexture and recolor pretty much all the blocks, and also get little bits out of them so you can build tiny little structures. It also has a computer system, like an actual computer where you can type stuff in and it'll project it in the world. And it has a very robust quest book with like 27 different categories that all have their own sets of quests for different things. So it's something that I think would work very well. And unlike previous versions of Sky Factory, you don't have to worry about falling off the edge as much. You still have to worry about dropping things off the side. But any player that falls off the side of the world and falls into the void will instead get teleported to the top of the world and fall back down. And it's set up to where you will survive with exactly half a heart at the starting Y level. So I think it's like I think it's as the newest as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's a Sky Factory 5. I think it's the best out of them, just in terms of how it's put together.
Oh, here we are.
Yes. There's also a shrine.
I don't see it.
It is behind Ninetales, I believe. I saw the very top of it. Yes. It's
Sorry, you
directly
want to
ahead.
teleport over? I don't know where combo is.
Except we probably want to go around this way. Unless you think you can make those jumps with Stellar Restoration. I think Kawa's working on the mage cellar. Ah. Yes. So when we get closer to it, you can see the farm building.
Ah.
And you'll see the thing. I want to... Oh, there's a black dragon too. Black dragon
What? I don't.
up in the
Oh.
sky. Black dragon.
God, the game does not like whatever's happening.
It doesn't like the black dragon that's approaching us. Black dragon. Black dragon.
I don't see it.
It's above us. They're in the air. Black dragon.
I don't see it.
Black dragon.
Nor do I see whatever's doing this.
Let me just hit a quick. Yeah. Are you still gonna attack us, or are you gonna bail now that we're no longer cool? Let's just wait for him to go away.
Yeah, that's tanking my frames.
Yeah. Also, I was at it fully disabled while you were electrocuted. I couldn't even open up chat, and I was at 1.5 hearts, and I was like, I really don't want to die right now. Are we good? I think we're good. He's just kind of suspended, not doing anything. That's very unfortunate. But anyway, here's Ninetales, and Ninetales' farm.
Lag.
I can tell. Do you want me to just, like, kill the dragon? Do some, like, some please give me back our frames things, and...
What? I think it's stable.
Okay.
We're back.
Yes. It's not that far away, I still see it, but I don't think it's aggroed on it. So inside
don't
there
see
will
it.
be Ninetales.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's just kind of there. If we're lucky, we won't get the glitch where we hear the dragon wings everywhere we go. If we're unlucky, everywhere we go, we'll hear the hum, hum, hum constantly. Anyway, that's Ninetales.
Is Kawa gonna
looks
be
like...
here for this?
Do you want to be here for Ninetales, Kawa? He's kind of just standing here. Anyway, yeah, this is Ninetales. Isn't he such a hard boss? Like, wow. I don't know how we could ever have defeated Ninetales. Like, look how tough this guy is. Yep, that's it. That's the boss. I told you it'd be easy.
Well, we want to take on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be harder than facing Ninetales. I think we entered the back. What you're
Wait
supposed
a
to do is
minute.
go in the front. Are they the same questions? Do you think they'll be different? They are in fact not different. Well then it's this. No. Is it? No, no, no. A is the. Wait.
Oh, open this door.
No, I think A is the first, and then E is the last one. So it's the one that it's I think it's what it was. It's like A if it's the same. Because
Well,
A
A
is
is less than C.
oh no, it's C, yes. It's C A B D E, I think. Yeah. And then it's the one where Andy is N or Cody is N, Andy's K. Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That one's just exactly what it is, and then it's, I think it's this one, right? Left, left, forward. Oh, it was not.
Yay!
Oh, it was. Nice. And we are out. Give myself 2 more essences, and I'll save 2 for Kawa. And just like last time, you can just place a block, 2 blocks, and get up. Nice and convenient. It kind of bums me out that these are all the same. I like those. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
it's a very simple kind of puzzle that makes me very happy because it reminds me of 999, but they're all the same. So
Well, are we TPing back to the base or anything?
we might as well, right? I don't see anything around here of interest. There's no swamp. There doesn't seem to be any generated structures. Unfortunately, we've still not found a swamp. So, I mean, what's the name of the eye that you got? Oh,
Exotic eye.
there's an apotheosis mob. You're going down. No, Iron Golem, he's mine. No, he's mine. You stop that. I need this loot. He's mine.
Stretches and yawns, a cat named Percy here. Meow. How about this for random? Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed a little space. Lol.
No! Iron Golem, no! Oh.
Lag. Ah!
Yeah.
Alright, map to the Skeleton Lord.
Oh, the Skeleton Lord. Man, he's rough. He is, not fun. Light on fire. Light on fire. Light on fire. Why are all these zombies here? Why is the skeleton here? What is happening? I've got a whole horde behind me.
Also, it looks like he's about 3.5 thousand away from base.
That sounds about right. He's on a magic floating island filled with minotaurs. Don't
Mini
ask me why.
minotaurs or
Normal sized minotaurs.
oh well. What am I gonna do with all this tartar sauce now?
You're just gonna have to cry and be sad that your funny reference did not work out. You should have brought a safety torch for that joke.
I always keep torches in the exact center of my hotbar.
Yeah.
For safety.
No! Y'all gotta chill. Let me eat. Let me eat. Don't make me spam arrows at you.
I'm liking how much more stable the game technically kind of sorta is since disabling all those animations.
It's nice, isn't it? Okay, I think we're good. Now we just got
Yeah, I
these
mean
normal schmucks.
the frame rate's pretty stable. I mean it's fluctuating between 30 and 60. That's good enough
Ah!
for me. I only
Kawa!
occasionally just
Ryo!
randomly full
Help!
crash.
Help!
No.
Ah!
What do you want
I
from me?
got a horde of zombies after me, and I've got half a heart. I think we're good. They're getting stuck by the farm. They're coming over the pumpkins and the melons. Now's your chance to use Vengeful Parry. Look.
What? I don't see
There's
anything.
uh
Oh, hello.
uh
What?
lava bucket.
These things
Oh
are
no, I
you
have this
are
iron
I
goal. Okay, cool. I think are we good?
what
They're just
was
here
there
now.
supposed to be a mob there?
Yeah. There were about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 zombies, and then these iron golems came over too.
Yeah, I see the golems. I didn't see anything else.
Yeah, there were a gaggle of zombies after me. And
I
they've
didn't see
killed.
a single one.
Yep, I've taken so much damage and had to eat so much food that my food diversity buffs have been annihilated. I'm down from an extra like 5.5 hearts to 2.5. Well, I got these invigoration chainmail leggings that we can save for when we unlock. Actually, I gotta complete that quest, but you should have unlocked anvil usage now, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait. You
Probably.
followed me over, right?
Yeah.
Did you teleport back
Oh,
over here?
yeah.
Okay, so you didn't run back this way when I ran
Mhm.
back, right? You just
Indeed.
teleported back. You didn't run?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because I ran back over here and you were standing here while I was standing here. And then I moved forward and then you were behind me. I think the game's having some issues. But that's nothing new.
Chikage plus 5.
Nice.
16 attack damage.
Where is Awa? Oh, hello.
It looks like I think 5 more twin bloodstone shards and I'll be done with that and onto chunks.
Interesting. I'll have to check what it is.
You'll have to play Bloodborne.
Yes. If only Sony would put it on literally anything besides the PS4.
If only you had a friend who has 3 of those.
That is a very good point. That is a very good point. I realized I unmuted myself for the stream and did not unmute myself in Discord. You make a very compelling argument. Let me check. This is not going to be a good use of our resources, but let me check if we can do this.
I see we have a lot of iron.
Oh, did you go up there and look?
Yeah.
Yes. If you look, there's a command block. I'm gonna make a better timer because the farm is super buggy. We have enough. Now there is a quest to do this boss fight, but I believe we also have the materials to just summon this boss if we wanted to. If we wanted to fight Father Gaston.
You will say the proper name.
Gasquion. The other option we have, which might be more useful, is going to the Meteor Fight Arena and seeing what we need to summon the Swamp Jaw, which admittedly is not as exciting of a fight, but will give us mossy teeth, or a single mossy tooth, which we can use to make, it's like a caged heart, which reduces all damage taken that's more than 1/4 of your max health. and the Bone Raker, which makes you do +2 damage. So, the advantage of fighting Gaston is I believe he drops the tier 2 upgrade shards. Okay. Now, do you happen to know how the music box works in Bloodborne?
You play it, and he gets stunned for a moment.
Okay. Now, the question is, do you think it's worth using 2 of our gold ingots, 1 of our Sanguisteel, and our jukebox to make the music box, seeing as we are not actually playing Bloodborne?
I don't know what it does in this. I don't know how long it stuns him for. I don't know if it does the same thing. It probably does the same thing. I don't know how long for, though.
So you figure that we should go with the tried and true strategy of luring him into a hole and then lighting him on fire.
I was thinking more the tried and true strategy of having Cabo use acupuncture, but to each their own.
That is a fair point. I don't know what's up with Kawa. He's been AFK in the forest.
I noticed that. Regardless, it is about midnight, so I was
It
thinking I'm
is.
gonna hop off.
All right. The next time we will fight Gaston.
Gascoigne.
Gascoigne. What do we get out of him? You probably got another coin, right, for defeating Ninetales?
I have 4 coins.
Oh, I didn't get credit for it. That's not. I guess because I didn't do the final
I'm
thing.
back.
Let me just I need to mark these as completed.
What's been happening?
Well, we were talking about settings. Let me. I know I can't.
Hey, Neon. Can you
Yes.
have a look at this real quick? You see this?
Kawa Mage Bungalow. Oh, nice. A lectern.
If you look at the top, there's 2 scrolls.
An inscription table. It's like Dawncraft, but less cool.
Yep. Um.
I'm not wrong.
No, and you're not. But yeah. Yeah, if you, the only other thing that we could probably do as far as like haha funny like progression type stuff would be I think I'll have to double check. We might not even have the stuff to do it. We could summon the undead army. Oh, we definitely have enough stuff to do it. And it shouldn't be that hard with the 3 of us. But
I am going since it's 5 o'clock for me.
all right. Then what we can do next time, undead army, I'll summon it so the 2 of you can hopefully get a nice soul jar at the end. I got a really bad one. That's the wolf sniffer rabbit. So I get 2.5 damage against undead, 15% faster mining speed, and 1 luck. But you can get stuff like more armor, or like faster swim speed, or faster sprint speed, and stuff like that. But
I see.
we'll grab that, fight Gascoigne, and cry that the skeleton lord is like 3.5 kilometers away for some reason. He is really annoying. He is especially bad to fight in epic fight specifically. I think he would be okay as a normal. Oh, I guess I have to pick the eye back up. He would be
Yeah,
fine.
I have it.
Oh,
Alright,
cool.
I'll be going.
Nice. Um,
Sit with Kawa before you go. You know what to do.
Love casting spells.
oh yeah, I see what you mean. Floating island.
Yes.
And wait,
Ow.
now it's my time.
The Tim Hortons amiibo.
Like the Tim. It's amoeba. Neon.
Yeah.
Do you want to join in for a little watch party for the Nintendo Switch Direct? Nintendo Switch
I'll be
2
honest,
Direct.
Kawa. I
You
probably
won't be?
I probably won't even be awake when that happens.
At 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. No.
You sleeping in?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So.
Alright.
I
Yep.
would judge you for sleeping in. However, this is the first time in like 3 months I've woken up any earlier than like 10.
Yeah, I mean, I might be up, but I'm not gonna be like doing anything. I'll just be existing.
Existing.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll catch you later.
Yep. Wait, oh, he left already. I was gonna turn off streamer mode so I could get the Discord leave thing. Well, figure next time we do an undead army fight and maybe see if we can summon the father to get your Chikage upgraded. It's gonna be really funny when he ends up not giving the item that we need and we just end up wasting our materials. But I believe he is a tier 2 boss, so you will get 2 monster coins for fighting him.
Oh!
Yes. Yes. And we could also get a meet your fight. We get a coin for Swampjaw. We get a coin, 2 coins for Dame Fortuna. And then I think there's 2 other bosses. I fought Swampjaw and I fought Dame Fortuna and I fought Bellringer. That's the last one. So that's a relatively easy 4 coins. Bellringer and I mean Swampjaw is comically easy. It's just a flying shark. Yeah, and the idea is I guess it's hard if you're melee, but I just sat there and I shot arrows at it and it just bled to death. So that was
Just
that.
shoot arrows.
Yep.
I do the little blood
Yep. Kawa
needles. Kawa does
acupuncture.
acupuncture, and it probably
Yeah.
dies in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Bellringer is similar. It's kind of annoying. It's sort of like a Cuphead boss. It's just a lot of like jumping and dodging. It summons some funky attacks. Also not that hard. Dame Fortuna, also not that hard. It does a lot of like really classic video game things. Like one of her attacks, she like summons like 16 coins in a square pattern in the air, and they fall down, and you just have to dodge. You have to stand in between where they are. Or she'll summon like a bunch of cards that will like form a wall and go forward, and you just have to like jump over them or sidestep them. It's like real classic kind of boss stuff. And then the last one, I think the last one, the one that I didn't fight, was the Nameless King. I don't think we'll have the materials to... We might not have the materials to summon a lot of these bosses, but I have not fought the Nameless King in Dawncraft. I imagine, though, through a combination of this not being on hard mode yet, and acupuncture, and vengeful parry, and bleed arrows, except Nameless King probably is immune to bleed since he's wearing armor. I don't imagine it should be too bad. As far as I'm aware, we do not have to fight the dragon. I think it just goes straight to phase 2, where he's just in there, and you're just fighting him. But I am not 100%.
I wouldn't know either. I didn't get that far in Dark Souls 3. I dropped it.
Oh.
I did not like it.
What boss did you get to? What was the last one?
You
could
man,
describe
this
it
was
and I
years
might...
ago. I don't even remember anymore. I know I did the Dragon Slayer armor. I don't know if that was the last thing I did. I think I
Okay.
got further than that.
Okay. I don't remember if you can even fight Nameless King before you beat Lord of Cinder. I think you have to beat Lord of Cinder, who is also comically easy. Maybe the second easiest boss in the game. Depends on if Orosaros or whatever his name is was difficult. But Lord of Cinder just being... I mean, Lord of Cinder is like the Hollow Knight final boss. So in the whole game, fighting these wacky bosses. And then you get to a guy, and the first time you fight him, he's just kind of like, "Hi, I'm here. I swing the sword." A traitor. Do you think we should spend 8 emeralds to get a stone pickaxe?
No.
You don't think that's a good deal? They had some worthless trades, I'll be honest. There have been a lot that have spawned in as I've been working on the farm. Not been useful. They do, however, get llamas stuck everywhere. So, that's exciting. Well, I guess this is it. I guess that's all
Indeed
there
we
is.
do.
I will probably begin working on more... Actually, you know what? I might just say I'm exploring on my own. And I might just go around and try to find a swamp so we can get Hexray stuff. Oh no, they're stomping on the... This is why I hate the llamas. Anyway. I will hopefully try to find a swamp to get the Hexray stuff so we can get the brooms. Having the brooms will be much nicer because you can just fly.
Yee. That does
And
sound nice.
yes. And eventually, now that we have access to the anvils, if we can get some mending books, you can put mending on the brush like tips or like the brushes, the broom brushes. And you can repair them with experience. They're also not that hard to craft, but it means, especially when you get the enhanced broom brush that goes faster and lasts longer, you don't have to spend the time of making it and then putting it on the drying rack and then waiting for it to dry and all that stuff. But it is nice. It's very useful, especially when fighting bosses. I was able to get the brush or the broom fairly early on. I think I had it before I even fought Corrupted Ogre. I think I just saw where it was and said, you know what, I'm not going in there until I have a broom. And in every subsequent boss fight, except for Ninetales, because once again, he just didn't do anything, I just sat on my broom, and I shot arrows down, or spells, and then the boss died. Yay.
Lol.
Broadhead arrow plus broom really breaks a
Clears
lot of the
throat
game.
and speaks in a cute, playful tone, meow meow.
So,
The humans are taking a quick break,
yes.
but don't worry, I'll be back soon to entertain you all.
Crypto Bro
Laugh
Father,
cat emoji.
Undead Army, and then maybe the Skeleton Lord.
Next episode, we somehow do like 7 bosses in one go.
Honestly, after Ninetales, we have Sentinel Knight, which we should be able to body. Because like I said, he's like a real Souls boss. Just like, he swings the sword. So you hit him, and then you dodge. You swing the sword, and then you dodge. And then he swings his sword, and you dodge. And then he dodges, and you swing your sword, and rinse and repeat. He's got like one dash attack, and he's got like a thing where he like sweeps his sword, and he sends like sword shockwaves across the ground, except they have a deceptively wide hitbox, and yeah, they're really annoying. They do a lot of damage. But if you play Minecraft and just build up 2 blocks, they can't hit you. So, yeah. I just put a bucket of lava down. He got stuck in the bucket of lava. I built up 2 blocks, and then I just watched, and he died. So, yay. After Sentinel Knight, I think... Let me check. On the eye holders. What is it called? Exploration. We have the Lost Eye, the Rogue Eye, the Exotic Eye, the Magical Eye, and the... What's the last eye? Corrupted Fire Giant. So we have Skeleton Lord. I think we only have 3 bosses left. There are 5 eye holders, and there are 2 I think it's 7 bosses. I think that's it. Skeleton Lord is annoying because he casts spells, and he like spams them like non-stop, and they're all like bad spells. Like, oh cool, half my health is gone. Oh look, he summoned 5 homing projectiles. Or, oh look, I tried to attack him in melee and he summoned a giant hammer from the sky, and it hit me, and I was knocked back 10 blocks and also stunned and couldn't move. Yay! But as long as the person who has aggro just keeps running around and the other 2 people attack him, we should be fine. Sentinel Knight, like I said, not going to be hard. Fire Giant is going to be hard, but honestly, Fire Giant is hard because it's not okay. Like, it's just a broken boss. Not in the sense that it's like it's overpowered or anything, but it is just mechanically broken. And the hitboxes do not work.
So, is this fire giant like a normal, just fantasy fire giant, or the Elden Ring fire giant?
Is the Elden Ring Fire Giant like 20 stories tall and gray and have red hair?
Yes.
It's the Elden Ring Fire Giant.
Does he have an eye on his on his stomach?
He does have an eye on his stomach in some of the phases, but most of
Yep.
the time, if I yep. Now
Yeah, that's
imagine
him.
imagine Elden Ring Fire Giant, right? But you have to attack the little thing on the little like shackle, right?
Yeah.
But imagine if the
That's the same.
hitbox for the shackle was not where the shackle was, and instead was tiny and inside part of his leg. But his hitbox is his like box is his entity like thing is so big that you physically can't reach it. And
That sounds bad.
he knocks you back and does a ton of damage and can light you on fire and like fling you around. And his hitbox is so small that imagine if like the hitbox was you, like the player hitbox, but imagine if you were in the middle of a leg that was like 5 blocks wide by 5 blocks wide. And also, imagine if you were like 10 blocks in the air, and anytime you got within like 10 blocks of the border area, you were susceptible to an attack that would fling you back like 40 blocks.
Huh.
Yeah. It's basically one of the things where Epic Fight just doesn't work because you can't like attack up, really. The range just won't work. So you either have to just fight normally, or what some people do is they just go into creative mode to avoid the collision, and they just like fly inside of him and just start swinging everywhere to try and hit him, because it's not a good boss. It's just mechanically is broken. I don't know why, but it is. All the other bosses seem pretty good except this one. He also has a glitch too sometimes where if you try to hit him with the arrows, sometimes he just becomes immortal. Or his health will just constantly reset because he'll hit you so far away. Or you'll get far enough away from him trying to shoot arrows that you're, I guess, designated as leaving the fight and his health just resets. But shouldn't be a problem with all 3 of us. I'm just saying we might do... Yeah, we're also speeding through this with like our armor and stuff. But I'm just saying we might like fight him legit a little bit at the start, and then if we decide it's really not working, we'll just cheat a little. But after that, we will have had 5 of the 12 eyes I believe you need. We might not need, yeah, okay. Unlike vanilla Minecraft, 12 unique eyes are required to unlock it, and any 12 will work. So we currently have 4. 3 from the bosses, the black eye I found in a treasure chest. We'll get 1 more from the Skeleton Lord, 1 from the Fire Giant. That'll bring us up to 6. We will need 12 more. We can make the Witch's Eye and the Undead Eye, because I have those materials. So that'll bring us up to 8. The Evil Eye, we might get lucky with our Cleric that we can trade with. That would bring us to 9. Oh, the Sentinel also has an eye. So that would bring us to 10. And then the other eyes are the Nether Eye found in Nether Dungeons, the Cursed Eye found in Nether Bastions, the Cold Eye held by the Frost Maw, which is a boss, the Wither Eye held by the Wither, or the Old Eye found in Pyramids. I have a feeling our best bet is going to be the Wither Eye and either the Old Eye or the Cursed Eye, just from generation, unless we find Frost Maw. But that's all dependent on the Cleric quest. The ultimate end goal is to defeat the Ender Dragon. I think it might be easier for us if we do it without going to the Nether, because it won't activate hard mode. Although, going to the end activates hard mode, so we can clear the main storyline as far as the bosses go. Probably next stream, we could probably do it. If we just did nothing but fight the bosses, we'd probably do it. If we wanted to fight the Ender Dragon or do anything else, that would probably take longer. So, I don't know how much you want to put up with the performance. So, we can either just fight the remaining 3 bosses. 3? Yeah, 3. And maybe some of the stuff I know that we can find. We should be able to find... We can do the 2 Bloodborne bosses. I don't know what the Starlit Crusher is. I don't... oh, the twins are endgame stuff. But yeah. As far as bosses, Wither, Nameless King, the 2 Bloodborne bosses, the 3 remaining bosses, and then Bellringer, Dame Fortuna, Swampjaw. Oh, we might be able to do the Ghost of Captain Cornelia. That might be something we could summon. And aside from that, I might be able to figure out a way to spawn in the Shogunate. And then we can fight Shogunate and Shogunate Prime. But that would really be it. I don't know if you're interested in any of the other bosses. Enough to keep playing. Since I don't know where any of them are.
I haven't looked over the list too extensively.
Licks paws and looks up at camera. Hey there. I'm just a cat who loves food.
Some of these might
Maybe
be
you could toss me a treat or two.
references to things that I just don't
Smiley
know.
cat face
Some of them
emoji.
might not
Twins
be.
is Terraria, I'd imagine.
I assume. The only thing the twins could be would be Dark Souls. But I don't know if I'd really count that as like the twins. They are twins, and you do fight both of them, but you only fight both of them in the second half. The first half you just fight one of them. So is it really the twins?
I assume it's Terraria.
I would assume so. Especially considering it uses the warp stone thing. I assume if it were Dark Souls it would use something else.
Probably, yeah.
Seeing as like the Nameless King has like the thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if Umvuthi the Sunbird is a reference to something.
I have no idea.
And I assume Morizon Idol of the Drowned is like a custom boss that's unique to Minecraft. Because the Drowned are like a Minecraft thing.
Makes
And
sense.
likewise, I assume the Netherite Monstrosity and the Ender Guardian are Minecraft. But like, I don't know if Barim Mool Entombed or like Captain Cornelia, I don't know if that's a reference to anything. Or like Ignis. I know Herobrine's a reference to Herobrine. And I know Notch is a reference to Notch. But I don't know about some of these other ones. we could finish this whole thing without really ever touching any of the like other mod stuff. We could go this whole mod pack without touching Apotheosis or any of the other stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah. We haven't even done any of the brewing. We've barely gotten
Didn't even know
into...
there was much brewing.
It's just to make the potion charms that you can toggle on and off.
I don't even know what that does.
It gives you a permanent, or at least like it consumes the durability of the charm to give you a potion effect. So if you make like a strength 2 one, you'll have strength 2 that you can toggle on and off. You can eventually make them unbreakable, so you just have like permanent strength 2. In
Does
my
sound
opinion,
nice.
probably the only useful ones are strength, resistance, and knowledge for when you're grinding experience. But it's a lot of work to get there. It's a lot of materials. We've like not done anything with Apotheosis' enchanting. We have no setup for it. We haven't even been able to use it until now, I think. But yeah, that's all. Most of that, although we do have that that ocean battle tower that we found, so we should be able to get most of the sea shelf stuff. But most of it is locked behind the nether and the end. We've not done anything with the blue skies dimensions. Nothing about ever brighter, ever dawn. We've not touched Tom's storage network. We've exclusively used, well, I guess Iron's chest didn't exist before, but we've barely gotten into that. We haven't really done anything with magic beyond the barest usage of tomes. No custom armor or anything like that. The only thing that we've made significant progress with is the farming.
Hey, I've been upgrading my Bloodborne weapon. That counts as progress in a mod.
It does. It does. It's tangible progress too. I'm desperately too late. I was gonna say I'm desperately looking for a cable to plug something in, and it's died. So the stream was gonna end 20 minutes ago. It's still going because we've just been talking, or I've just been talking. So
As
I think this
usual.
is where we'll end it. And
Alright.
next stream, next week, could be the end. We won't go to the end, but it might be the end. So after that, I don't know. I might shell out the $15 to buy that like Maze Runner puzzle map and upload it to Eternos, and we can do that. I don't know how long it'll take. It didn't seem like it would take that long.
What
But
if we play Final Fantasy 14?
we could play Final Fantasy 14.
The
Will
critically
we?
acclaimed RPG by Square Enix.
I don't know if we will, but we could.
It's free to play until level 70,
Level 70? Wow.
including the award-winning first and second expansions, Heaven's Ward and Stormblood,
Wow.
with no restrictions on playtime.
Nice. When do we go to the Erd Tree?
Meows loudly greetings, my furry friends. Your
When we
cat
do an
host is
Elden
here
Ring
to
playthrough.
provide pontastic entertainment.
When we become
Lol.
Elden Lords.
When we
Is
go
there co-op
through,
in Bloodborne?
yes,
Okay.
it takes a resource, but it is there. The resource becomes plentiful
Oh, okay, I
fairly
see.
fast.
Like, in Dark Souls.
Yeah,
I get so used to Code Vein just having multiplayer that you can just turn on whenever. Like, you just feel like doing multiplayer, you can do multiplayer. It really is, I really do feel like Code Vein is baby's first Souls game.
from what little I've played of it, that seems like a fair assessment.
Like, it's so easy to gather haze. It's very basic. It's not like the builds aren't really complicated. The builds are very limited, actually. Um, it's not that complicated. There's no stat allocation. You just level up. There's really no downside to leveling up. Aside, some people say that like, oh, if you level up too fast, then you won't be able to properly gain experience to master your talents so you can use them in other classes. But I mean, most of the time you will just never use that. You get
On
Queenslayer.
one hand, Code Vein does look fun. On the other hand, I'd rather play God Eater.
Yeah, yeah. Tacti also was like, yeah, Code Vein's cool. It's cool because you look at it and go, oh, look, God Eater lore in
Yeah,
universe.
I'd much rather check out God Eater first.
Just don't
With your
play
team.
whatever you do. Whatever you do, is it God Eater 4? Is that the newest one?
They made a fourth one?
No, it is still God Eater 3. Whatever you do, don't play God Eater 3. According
Why is
to
that?
Tacti, it is the worst of all of the games.
No, worst
Apparently,
of all the games in a franchise can still be a damn good game.
yeah. I played a little bit of the demo, and I've seen Tacti play. I think it was God Eater 2. I think the difference is God Eater 3 just has very different gameplay than the previous God Eater games. It's you get a lot more weight, and it almost sort of feels like tank controls sometimes. But God Eater 2 is like real snappy, and it's kind of like the difference between, I don't know, God Eater 2 is maybe more like Devil May Cry, and God Eater 3 is maybe more like Dark Souls.
Weird considering the only gameplay I've seen of any God Eater is gameplay of God Eater 1, and it looked like a slightly more hack and slashy version of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it's 3 is definitely reminded me of Monster Hunter for all the wrong reasons of my trauma playing the demos and not knowing what's happening and just not liking the character controls. But
We will play one of them properly eventually.
yes, we'll play Monster Hunter 4 on the 3DS with no ability to turn the camera.
You will like Monster Hunter. I will force you to like it.
Kabo showed me like the Twin Blades or something in the new
Oh,
one or
Insect
something.
Blade?
They look like like they look like chakra rings or something now.
Huh?
It was something like that. They weren't like the sort of like
Oh wait.
sword and dagger. It was more like the, I don't know what they were, but he
Oh,
showed me like,
when you said Twin Blade, I immediately thought of the weapon class from Elden Ring. That
oh yeah,
is
the wind
more like
blades.
that's more like the Insect Glaive.
Yep,
But yeah, Twin Blade dual blades. Yes.
dual blades. Yeah.
Took me a second.
He showed me a video of somebody fighting one of the bosses or something with like no damage, one of like the harder bosses, like low level. And it was just really funny because he was talking about how they buffed the attack speed, and so they're like really good now compared to like World or something. But it was just really funny because I was watching the video and the guy was like grappling and doing all this crazy stuff, and then he did like this crazy attack sequence against like the back of the boss, and it was like this flurry of blows, and he slid all over the place, and it was like 2 2 2 2 2 2 7 2 2 2 2 2 7, and I was like, I immediately was like, oh, it's like I'm watching somebody play Sheik, doing a full combo just to do 27%.
Indeed. Why do
Meanwhile,
that when
Ganondorf.
Incineroar?
Oh, yeah, that's also a
Side
fair one.
B. Casual 70%.
Right? Incineroar. It's so funny, like the wild, like
Oh!
balance between some of the characters.
Look.
My
Mine.
distance. My patented strategy is to just lay like 30 arrows into these guys. So they just end up with an. Oh, he did the thing. Oh. Huh. What? Oh, you hit him so hard he stood back up. Oh, wait, are you... Wait, hold on. Wait.
I'm
Did you
gonna
hear
die.
that?
Ugh.
Do you hear this?
Yes, the.
I love... What? Did you just die?
Yes,
How did you die?
I don't
Where's
know.
your body?
Where's, where's my body?
You have your backpack on my end. Do you have it on your end? Okay, good. That was weird. Did you died from... Well, I don't know how you died. I didn't see a chat message either. Well, I forgot that we had that. I forgot that we had... is it really called Yaksha's Mask? Is that really what his skill is called? I need to check this. As somebody who has never owned Shao and never really paid attention to any of his stuff, the only thing I vaguely remember about him is what his skill is called. It's something, some like pearlescent or like jade or something like related to wind and green or something. What's it called? That's just because his C6 makes it so it's like hitting an enemy or something with his skill resets the cooldown. So you can do the funny thing where all you do is you rapidly shake your mouse back and forth and just mash the E button after you jump up in the air, and you just zip back and forth, and your camera just freaks out and you do a bunch of damage. No, it's called Bane of All Evil. Okay. Lemniscatic wind cycling. That sounds about right. I was like, there's no way that his burst is called Yaksha's Mask. There's no way they named it that. Although Bane of All Evil is probably something that sounds a lot cooler in Chinese than it does in English. Alas. Do we have a Yaksha mask? Slam, slam, slam. Yes. He's voiced by Kirito, but only in Japanese. I just typed Kirito into just enough items. I did not find anything. Yes. Well. Yep. I think this really is it. 30 minutes later. What progress has been made? None. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 2, 1. That's funny. I think it'd be really funny if they made it so if you spun it fast enough, it would break.
That would be funny.
Like it just
That
like popped
happens.
off as an item.
That happens in 8 Applied Energistics 2. If you spin the crank wheel too hard, it'll just break. You'll
That's
just hear
funny.
a and it disappears.
That's funny. Well. I like that it's achieving the speeds where it looks like it's going backwards now. And now it looks like it's not moving. I love that. I love visual illusions. You can do some weird ones in Genshin with the orbitals around characters. If you move your mouse at the same speed at which the like effects are moving, they just stop moving because they're moving at the same speed that you're moving the camera. So they just stay still. Yeah. Conversely, if you move your camera in the opposite direction, they get faster.
Yeah, that is how that would work.
Yep. Well,
Indeed.
yeah. I guess we might hit the end. What we could do is fight the last 3 bosses, and then even if I don't think most of the meet your fight ones are that cool, but we could just like spawn in the materials to summon Nameless King, and then I can just see if I can spawn in the Shogunate. Because I'm like 99% sure that to get to Shogunate Prime, all you have to do is defeat the Shogunate, and I have the Shogunate spawn egg right here.
Oh. Yeah, we can do that next time then.
Yeah. Actually, let me check. Is there a Nameless King spawn egg? No, there's not. Is there a Twins spawn egg? No. Also, there's Twins robe leggings, Twins robe chest, and Twins robe hood, but they all appear to not look quite right. Like, let me turn off my cosmetic armor.
What?
Does this look like... Does this look right? For Twins robe leggings? They kind of blend in.
You mean your boots? I see
No,
boots. Wait,
like,
hold on.
see the difference?
Oh.
That's what I said. They kind of
Yeah,
blend in.
yeah, I did not even notice.
It's called Twins robe leggings. But I did not see a spawn egg for the twins, so I'm unsure about how that would work. Regardless, we can fight the Shogun, and I look forward to fighting the Shogun. Shogun old, because he's old, is quite manageable. He's a very fun boss fight in the sense that he does the thing where he'll like sheath his sword, and then you hit vengeful parry, and then he'll go twing, and he'll like zoom forward, or he'll get like his sword will like get cloaked in like a black shadow, and then he'll do like a multi-hit attack and stuff like that. Very cool. Then when you kill him, he becomes a ghost. And if you interact with his ghost, he'll suck you into his like mind palace. And you will fight him in his prime. And that is when you will lag out because of the particles. But you've disabled particles, so you should be okay.
Indeed.
I'm just saying you might want some of them on because he does have an attack where he jumps back in the air, shoots out a bunch of particles like kunai, and they do damage.
Or I could just...
Yes, you could. He also has an attack where he does the samurai thing, and he just has like a 27 hit multi attack.
Again, I could just...
I tried. It lasts longer than the 2 seconds that the parry lasts, unfortunately. It is very unfortunate. It looks very cool. I got caught up in it, and I watched as he drained 2 full health bars in about a second.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
So with our not 2 health bars, I don't know if we'll be able to beat him. However, you are correct. Acupuncture.
There are 3 of us.
There are 3 of us. I can only hope that he does not zip around and kill all of us.
Indeed.
We should be okay, though. I think Mark
Indeed.
Rober... yeah, we're going to call him Mark Rober now. Mark Rober, I think, was the preview of Shogunate Prime with his whole teleports behind you, nothing personal kid. You'll never believe how shocked I was when I was standing on top of the walls of the arena, looking down at him. And I was shooting arrows at him. And then all of a sudden, he was gone, and he had teleported behind me. And he... Oh, wait. So you can hit me with... Wait. Try going to Epic Fight mode? Try Epic Fight with the Chicago? Weird. Wait, hold on. I want to try something. What happens if I get a different... Oh, but now it's not doing anything?
That's Rivers of Blood.
Oh. Wait. So if I get out like this, huh? But what if I get out
Not
like this?
pull out of Chicago.
Oh, it's doing durability damage though. Interesting. Where is Chicago? I did wait. Oh, I looked up Hun and not at Blood Chicago. I like there's two different versions in just enough items. There's item.blood and madness.weapons.parts.chicago_part. There's Chicago, and then there's Chicago transformed. Can I grab the transformed version? Oh, I can just grab a transformed version.
Ah! That did a lot of damage.
Oh, what about that?
Uh,
Oh, mine's only an 8 though. So this is only 14 damage.
yeah. Meanwhile, mine, untransformed, is more than that.
Let's out a big
Yeah.
yawn nap
16.
time already. You must be a meowing. Lol.
28 at +5.
That translates to 14 hearts of damage, which
I want to
thanks to
see
my
what this does.
is that the part, the Chicago part?
Yes. Oh, it's the hand. It's the sheet.
It's the sheath. Yup. I think. Wait. You weren't here when we killed the Ent. I want to show you something. This is the Ent staff, right? And if you can like, or like, right, right. That's just the jump. But watch when you. It's big. Not as big as that though. It's a pretty cool weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon.
I'm out of stamina.
You better watch out.
I'm going to die from doing that.
Wait. Oh, it's in the offhand. Like the model is set to the offhand.
Oh.
Because when I'm holding the jar and when I look at it, I can see the jar in my hand when I attack with it.
Wait.
It's just
Try
like
putting it. Pass it back to me. I'm gonna put it in my offhand.
I'm gonna grab one so I can dual wield Chicago parts. I am Chicago Akimbo.
Alright,
You
this is
better
going away.
wait. Put them both in your main hand and offhand, and then attack with them. It looks really dumb.
Where's the other one gone?
It should be in your
Oh, they
inventory.
stack.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, that looks really dumb.
Our battle will be legendary. Oh. It's like a cane. Sort of. It'd be funny if it had a hitbox. I don't know why this is like that. If you try to make one of the frost spells, there's actually a spell that's just called like irons.spell whatever, because I enabled it in the config, but I guess on like a deeper level it was disabled. So you can choose it when you forge a spell, but there's just nothing there. It just gives you like a blank thing. Yeah. Anyway, what happens if I do this? Does it just kick you out?
I'm still here?
Interesting. The world may never know why. Oh, my whole I've been like
Oh,
desynced.
I'm unable to teleport.
Fascinating.
So
Well,
yeah, I'm probably gonna get kicked out before long.
and so almost ends
And
Dawncraft. I
and
think we
so
had
it
a good
ends.
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Fight more
I
stuff.
can.
Kill more things.
Yep. Don't interact with anything else.
I
I'll
need to
zip
kill.
and
I need to kill.
I'll like compress
Did you get that?
the world state. No, I did not.
Ah,
But yeah, I'll compress the world file and I'll send it if anyone
the
else wants to.
bugs are back.
Oh, icky. Yeah, so I'll compress the file. I'll like share it in Discord. So
What
anyone who
file?
wants
Wow.
to play it. Once we finish, I'll do the same thing that I've done with the other ones where I'll just like
Oh yeah, the world.
save the world at that point and upload it on like Google Drive or something. So if other people want to do
Okay.
stuff with it. Yeah. I don't know. We might not jump right back into something after this. It'll depend. We'd have to decide what we really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Kyle suggested making a mod pack, and we could do that. I don't know what modern mods we have.
Yeah, I'm not too
Unfortunately,
familiar with modern mods.
yeah. And when I look at Modrinth and sort by relevance, it's like almost exclusively performance stuff because it's stuff that just everybody has. You know.
Indeed.
There is Deceased Craft, which is, I guess, more like 7 Daisy, but I think that might be Curse only, like or like Forge only. And we probably don't want to do another Forge pack.
Unless it's very small.
Yes. Yeah, these are all like Zero's world map, 3D skin layers, more culling, simple voice chat, Jade. Like these are all like add-ons and not like an actual thing. Um, yeah, I don't know. I know Eternos does have a list of mod packs, so we could always look on stuff there. They have stuff like Cobblemon and stuff. So we could always look to see if there is a specific like type of mod pack. We could do all the mods 10 and the Steam Deck would melt and turn into like toxic waste.
Hmm. Maybe.
Mod packs. Here we go. Let's do Modrinth. 100 Days at Freddy's, Adrenaline, Better Overworld, which I have not been impressed by. Create and Explore, Horizons, Dying Light, Kimetsu underscore no underscore Yaiba space a parenthesis Demon Slayer, Low Res Trailer Recreation. Oh, that's probably wait, hold on. Yeah. But it's interesting. Origins SMP, Shinjeki no Craft official mod pack, The Horrors in the Fog, Zombie Invade 100 Days, Witherstorm Enhanced, Superheroes, MTR Craft, the Manhattan Project, Elysian Days, Create Live 5, or Create Live 5, Create Prepare to Die, but die like dying hair, Calvin's From the Fog, Blockfront Historic Guns and Warfare mod pack, and whatever aged is. What is aged? Realistic medieval progression based mod pack for Fabric 1.20.1. Let's look at this. I want to see pictures. They use Antique Atlas, which while I respect it, personally, I'd probably just be like, no, we're putting in zeros. It looks very interesting. It looks very vanilla. Everything about it, uses like the vanilla UI, But hello. Wait.
Welcome cow_shabi. Lol.
Yep. It's been ruined. The new text to speech says welcome Kawa_Shabi. I don't know why. The previous one said welcome Kawasabi. This one says Shabi. Apparently SABI is Shabi.
Yeah, that checks out.
So bones. I don't know. I can send you the link if you want to look at the gallery for this. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I don't know. I don't know. It might not be. I don't know. It looks very vanilla in the menus, like vanilla style. The menstrual. And I don't know if I would prefer to do Sky Factory 4, but I am open to suggestions.
I'd be down for Sky Factory.
I'll have to check what Sky Factory 4 is on, though. That's the only thing. Sky Factory 4. Wait, I got
On
I got
Forge.
uh, 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 does it say Forge?
I don't know.
It's on Curse Forge. Let me check. Filter. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be for Forge. It's not very helpful. I did not see anything on the Curse Forge page about what version it is in. The files just say what game version. Does not tell me what it runs on, though. Uploaded file size downloads
It
game
is
version.
designed for Forge, according to Google.
I would assume so, because it has Twilight Forest, right? And isn't Twilight Forest super old?
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. But the bright side is I can't imagine it has more mods than Dawncraft.
True.
And I
Probably
also,
fine.
yes, I also can't imagine that it would run worse than Dawncraft, considering I don't think anything in Sky Factory 4 is made by MC Creator. So we will see. There also will be a lot less chunk loading, relatively speaking, aside from
Yeah.
maybe Twilight Forest, because it's Sky Factory. It's a bunch of nothing.
Indeed.
So yeah. We'll discuss more next time, though. If we even finish. Like, for all we know, we're not even gonna get through all the bosses we want to get to next time. I don't know.
We shall see.
Yes. The stream is over. Goodbye.